He just knocked down his 12th three-pointer, a Kings franchise record. He's got 45 points.
Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with Sacktown Sports and the Sacktown Sports app.
Hey, Joy. Oh, you are glowing.
Oh, hey, more like Mirajoyed. That Miralax helped me go. I was so backed up. Tried mega coffees, prune juice, everything. Then Miralax. And hello, gentle relief without the harsh side effects.
Ooh, how does it work?
It works naturally with the water in your body for constipation relief. Find Miralax today at your local retailer.
Use as directed for occasional constipation.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Do you find yourself stuck in a timeshare? Get the real facts about the timeshare industry and your options for cancellation. Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, has put together a free information guide that reveals the secrets the timeshare industry doesn't want you to know, including the 5 ways to get rid of your timeshare. Call now and get this timeshare cancellation guide absolutely free.
Call 800-823-5544. 800-823-5544. 800-823-5544.
Live and local, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. Sacktown Sports.
All right, back here on the Drive, guys. Sacktown Sports 1140. Before we get into Drapes takes, man, I tell you, Jay.
What's happening?
The YouTube stream, they come up a few minutes late.
Oh, they on your helmet.
People losing their minds.
Like a logo on your helmet.
They like, we can't see you. Where's Drapes and Jay? Calm the hell down. We working on it. We got technical difficulties, but we should be up right now. Shout out to the YouTube streamers, man. Everybody that always check us out. A loyal bunch. I will say that. And if you ain't right on time, 2 o'clock,
you late.
They like, where you at?
Yeah,
where you at?
late.
What's wrong? But we should be good now. You should see us right now on the YouTube stream, Sacktown Sports 1140. Kings coming off arguably the best win of the season last night against the Cleveland Cavaliers, 123-119. Jay, me and you were both in the building.
Yeah.
And, you know, when you look at that first quarter, I'm like, we're about to go out like some suckers, huh? 22-15. Man. Couldn't hit the side of a barn. We couldn't hit anything, Jay. At one point, we had more turnovers than field goals.
Yes.
I'm like, what's going on here? But then the switch flipped. And that's the thing about this Kings team, man. And I've said it before. When you have a bench, and we'll get into the bench here in a second, like the Kings team does, the bench's job is either A, continue what the starters are doing,
right,
or B, change the game.
Right.
And I thought the bench changed the game last night.
They did the latter.
Yeah.
They definitely changed the game.
Right?
Real quick, before you hit Drapes takes, I thought the Malik Monk 3 at the end of the first quarter kind of changed the narrative a little bit.
Yep.
I thought they really needed that. If that didn't happen, if he doesn't make that 3, you go in and what they finished with 15 points. 15 at the first quarter. It was 12. It was a paltry 12 at that.
Yeah.
But I thought that 3 woke everybody up, not only the crowd, but also woke up the squad as well.
No, you're right about that. That 3 was at 3.2 seconds. And then right before that, Keegan Murray at about 141 hit a 3.
Yeah.
Remember, they didn't have anything going offensively.
Right.
But then, bam, they hit back-to-back 3s out there. And I thought that sort of changed the game. All right, I need my music. Who's man of things?
That's CV.
That's Christopher Lyles?
Yeah, put some respect on the APD name, man. Don't do my boy CV like that.
I still thought it was Kyle. I was about to diss him, throw him under the bus and everything. It is time for Drapes Takes here on the Drive Guy, Sacktown Sports 1140. First of all, let me give a shout out to the crowd. Let me give a shout out to the fan base, because without them, we wouldn't have all this. We wouldn't be out here at Tom's Watch Bar. We wouldn't be looking outside at Doco right now, bumping how beautiful it is on this Thursday afternoon. But the crowd,
man,
they showed up and showed out. And the thing about our crowd, Jay, talking about here in Sacramento, is they understand what's a big game. They understand, you know what? You know how it is, Jay. You've been to big events. You wear your freshest sneakers.
Oh, man.
You wear the nicest outfit. You come in crisp and clean. You got the fresh cut. That's what our fan base was last night. They brought their A game last night. I thought it was tremendous.
No, I think you're spot on. I thought they not only uplifted the squad, uplifted the team, Drapes. I thought they were straight from the beginning. from the tip ball,
yes,
the crowd was ready to play. They
Yes.
were ready to cheer. They were ready to get in and get on for the game. And I thought the players, as much as they were missing, they were still feeling the upbringing from the team.
Yes.
Excuse me, from the fans.
Yes.
And I thought that really played a big factor in the way the team responded to the fans in the second quarter and the rest of the game.
And you know, everybody could have checked out.
Yes.
You scored 15 points in the first quarter. You get down early by 13, I think it is, in the first quarter. It's like, oh, man, here we go again. I'm getting texts from people. I ain't going to name names, Tom Morton. I ain't going to name names. But you get texts from people like,
why you doing my boy Tom like that, man?
I'm trying to slip that in because I know he's listening right now. I know he's listening. He's a loyal listener of the Drive Guys. But I'm getting texts and people are, you know, checking out. Here we go again.
I told
and
you.
everything like that. But I'm like, calm down. The boys got it going. And you know what? You talk about Malik Monk. I'm going to give him his flowers. Because one thing we know about Malik Monk, and I'm looking at his stat line, 22.6 rebounds, 8 assists. It's always coming from a good place with Malik when he's on the floor. He may not make shots, Jay. He may turn the ball over. But one thing that we can never question about this dude is his heart, his desire, his effort, his energy. There are plays out there, times out there where you can visibly see how badly Malik Monk wanted this game. And I thought from an energy standpoint, from an effort standpoint, you mentioned it, the 3 late to end the first quarter. I thought Malik was huge for us last night.
Oh, no, he was big time. And I think the one thing about Malik, and we've had this conversation a few times, Drapes, is trying to pick his spots, picking and choosing when to go, basically when to hold him or fold him, pass it or shoot it. I thought last night, minus one or two turnovers he had, trying to be creative, trying to take over the game, you know, trying to push the narrative of the game. I thought he was spot on in just about everything he did last night. Again, beside a couple of the turnovers.
Yeah, a couple of turnovers. But it
happens.
It happens,
Basketball.
right? Exactly. So shout out to Malik Monk. I also got to give Trey Lyles his love.
Okay.
Because I feel like sometimes Trey Lyles is the forgotten man. Every trade package we talked about, the Toyota LE package had Trey Lyles in it, Jay. You remember that big
the Corolla, man?
Yeah,
no, I'm here.
No pack
I'm here.
like
I'm not
Dion
kidding play.
right now.
I'm not kidding play. I ain't got no Roger Rabbit in me.
Dude, Trey Lyles last night, 13 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists.
Hooping.
And the thing about Trey Lyles that he gives this team is a nastiness. Some dog, as Alan Stiles likes to say. He was scrapping in there. He was mucking it up in there. He was ready for that smoke last night. And that's the Trey Lyles I feel like we need. Trey, the shots ain't gonna fall every night, big fella. But what we seen last night, you mixing it up, he can do that every single night for us, and he's a valuable part if he's coming like that every night.
You know, I thought he was highly aggressive, Drapes.
Yeah.
I really thought, and he was attacking the rim.
Yes.
I mean, every single time he got the rock, it seemed like he was going up for a dunk. It seemed like he was playing around the iron. You know, he was working around the glass. I didn't know if that was Domantas or if that was Trey out there. And so, yeah, I'm like, you got to give him his love.
Right.
If one thing I know is, and especially about Kings fans, about NBA fans, let me just put it out there. Okay. We like to call out when you don't do well, right? When something happens, you make a mistake. And just as you said, sometimes we don't give enough flowers. Trey was balling last night. I'm not sitting up here saying he had 45, but I mean, he made a high impact on what the team did last night. I thought he played highly aggressive, too.
He played amazing. I'm going to give some love to another guy, too.
Go ahead.
And he making headlines today for maybe the wrong reason.
Okay.
I'm talking about Marquel Folz, Jay. And here's why. And I see that look on your face, big fella.
Yeah. Shouts out to Folz.
I know he missed the dunk last night. And trust me, we're going to talk about that coming up in a minute. But he was a game changer, I thought, especially in that second quarter. When you look at what he did to start the second quarter, played 4 minutes and change, had 5 points, knocked down a 3-ball. I thought that was huge. Had a steal out there. I wish he would have thrown down that dunk because mom and dad was in the building. Family was there. I hollered at them before the game. There was a second game in Golden One Center to support their son, and he was showing out for a stretch. And when it comes to Marquel, and I've said this before, I'll say it again as we're listening to Drape's takes here. Marquel, when he brings it, he can go from 0 to 100 just like that. I've seen the dude where when he's locked in, engaged, be the best player on the floor.
Really?
Yes. Come on, Jay.
Really?
Come on,
The best player on the floor.
The best player.
Man.
Why you think he was drafted number 1 overall?
Man.
Because he has that upside. The only issue with Marquel is consistency. And I know he's listening right now. He's a fan of Drapes and Jay and the Drive guys. So I'm talking to you, Marquel, right now. Bro, you got it in you. You got it. When you step on the floor, you can't limp into a game, big man. He got some tools. The way he moves, Jay, and if he's knocking down that corner 3 like we saw last night, I thought it was huge, man. I'm gonna give love to Marquel because he's sort of a forgotten man. Everybody want to talk about the missed dunk. I thought he was a nice little boost there to start that second quarter.
Yeah, one thing about Marquel, and this is the thing we've had this conversation also. You can within 60 seconds, 90 seconds, I can pretty much tell if you've ever played baseball a day in your life, right?
Yep.
When you look at Marquel, you can definitely tell he's got agility, he's smooth, he's athletic. You can tell he's a baller. He's a baller. Straight up, no doubt about it. And he definitely brings something to the table. I don't think we're getting the best Marquel Folz, and I know that's not what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I do think he can cause a lot of ruckus, especially with that second unit. And I think he's a spark plug, too.
Yes.
I don't know, because more times than not, he's been used to starting throughout his whole life. So I think he's still trying to find his footing in the fact of, okay, when I come off the bench, what do I do? I thought he was aggressive with the shots last night. The first few didn't go, but I do think the 3 was big. And I also thought he was a disruptor on the defensive side, too.
100%.
Definitely.
And that brings me to my next guy. This guy, hey, I don't know if they starting a statue for this guy yet or not.
Let me look. Hold on. Let me see.
They need to be chiseling some stone right now. Beep, 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 beep. That's the Devin Carter statue going up right now outside of Golden One City. Here's the thing, Jay, about Devin Carter. Everybody's like, is he a point guard? Is he a 2 guard? He's just a basketball player. He's a disruptor, like you said. That dude right there, shout out to Farmer Bleezy because he says Tasmanian Devil, such a good nickname.
Did you say it?
Multiple times.
Oh, I didn't know.
Multiple times.
I didn't know. Okay.
Times. I dropped that thing like 4 or 5 times.
Okay.
Man, because he was that kind of player. He was a whirling dervish out there. That's what I called him. I mean, he was everywhere. He was diving for loose balls.
He was.
He was blocking shots.
He was.
He was challenging Evan Mobley. One play, one possession in the first half. He went vertical up on Evan Mobley and made him alter the shot. Devin Carter, to me, showed us what Monty McNair West thought he could be.
Yes.
I'm not saying he's going to be a 30-minute a night kind of guy every single night.
Maybe.
But maybe he keeps doing this. It's going to be hard to keep him out of the lineup.
Yeah.
And so to your point about the bench, Mom, whether it's Devin Carter, Trey Lyles, Marquel Folz last night, all those guys came in and did their role of being a disruptor, an agitator, a game changer. And a month ago, Jay, the bench was a weak part for us. 2 months ago, a weak point. Now it is one of our strengths. Jay, how the heck do we outscore the Cavaliers from the bench when we missing 3 of our top 8 guys? That shows you just how deep we are right now.
Draper, what'd you tell him? I'm going to say it one more time. I told you so.
No, I told him.
What'd you tell him, Drake?
You got to play the games, ladies and gentlemen. Because here's the problem. And here's the issue right here. Too many times in sports talk media and sports talk in general, we look at a screen. We look at a black and white piece of paper and say, oh, man, we can't win this game or this happened. No. You, first of all, the black and white screen, the scouting report, the records don't indicate what's inside of a person. Doesn't indicate the dog, the fight, what's at stake as well. I was talking to the Cleveland Cavaliers announcers before the game. They had just come off of that loss against the Clippers, and they said, man, you could tell the Clippers were playing for something. They were fighting. And I thought after the game, you could tell we were playing for something. We were fighting, Jay. And when you look at Tankathon and the remaining strength of schedule, that's not factored into what we see.
True.
That's not. And real quick, Jay, because we're up against it. My final Drape State.
Go ahead, shoot it.
Because this was the biggest controversy. And maybe we need to get into this at some point. Did you see our fan cam or whatever it was?
I did. I haven't seen it. I saw it. on Twitter. Yeah, we got to talk about that next.
We're going to talk about that next. I'm going to wrap up Drapes Takes by saying this. If you're out and about, stop on by Tom's Watch Bar. Come holler at your boy Drapes and Jay. We're here until 5:30, taking you up to Kings versus Chicago Bulls. Verlad, you're back there in the booth. That's Drapes Takes. It's brought to you by
Alsco Uniforms. Discover why it pays to keep clean with Alsco Uniforms.
To the fan cam or Vantage cam or whatever it was being called. We're going to get into that. Plus, hit us up 916-339-1140. It's Drapes and Jay. It's the Drive Guys coming to you live from Tom's Watch Bar.
Domantas Sabonis plays here.
He finds Sabonis. Put the frosting on the cake. Put the cherry on the sundae. Sabonis with a two-hand flush makes it 114-106.
Sacktown Sports is your proud home of the Sacramento Kings.
Meanwhile, at Xfinity. Okay, huddle up. Do you realize how many fans stream basketball? It's madness.
But real fans stream with Xfinity Internet.
Totally. We've engineered the fastest connection.
With reduced buffering and low lag.
'Cause making streaming better is what we do!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Can we let go now? It's really not a huddle with two people.
Switch to Xfinity Internet and stream live sports from the best seat in the house. Bring on the good stuff. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. Actual speed vary, not guaranteed.
Huge savings now on new 2025 Silverado at the Meta Chevy Silverado Supercenter. Save $11,000 off MSRP after rebates every new Silverado LT Turbo Max with Meta Chevy's exclusive all in-stock pricing. And Meta Chevy has one of the largest selections in the Sacramento area. $11,000 off new Silverado at the Meta Chevy Silverado Supercenter. Now that's big, huge. See them all at MetaChevy.com. Together, let's drive.
Not available with special financing, leasing some of the offers.
Made a great deal.
Hi, I'm Justin Gingery from the law firm of Gingery, Hammer & Associates. When you have been injured by the fault of another, you will want advice you can trust. If you know an attorney you can trust, I hope you call that person. But if you don't, please call me. I promise I will be the attorney you can trust, along with my entire team. I have been helping accident survivors recover compensation for their injuries for 25 years, and we can help you. There is no charge for calling. If you have an injury, just call Gingery.
Finally, an easy way to find home improvement contractors. Just visit subcontractorsunited.com and simplify your search for home services professionals. From cabinets to windows, roofing to plumbing, Subcontractors United is an easy, simple way to find and hire a home improvement contractor. And you never have to give up personal information. So no harassing phone calls like you get from those other websites. Subcontractorsunited.com is sponsored by D&D Cabinets and Savage Design.
As seen on Crazy Rich Asians, Silicon Valley, and more, it's Jimmy O Yang, Big and Tall Tour.
She was like, babe, what's your love language? I'm like, what? A love language could be words of affirmation. I was raised by Asian parents. Their love language is verbal abuse.
Saturday, April 12th, the venue at Thunder Valley. For tickets, visit ThunderValleyResort.com. Don't miss them, Sacramento. Jimmy O Yang, Big and Tall Tour.
Sacramento's premier country music festival, Country in the Park, is coming back May 16th and 17th at Cal Expo with Bailey Zimmerman, Billy Currington, Cole Wetzel, Nate Smith, and more. You'll enjoy food trucks, rock walls, and a mechanical bull, line dancing, and more. Single-day GA tickets start at $52 at CITPFest.com. Country in the Park, May 16th and 17th with Paul Mitchell, The School, Sacramento, and Stoney's Rockin' Rodeo. Find out more at CITPFest.com.
Join Sacktown Sports for all the madness this Thursday at Tom's Watch Bar, where we'll be broadcasting live all day starting at 10 a.m. with Ellen Stiles, the Drive Guys at 2, and ending at 5:30 with the Kings Game Night broadcast. Tom's Watch Bar, Sacramento's biggest sports party.
There's no better time than now to get yourself into a brand new Jeep because it's Jeep Adventure Days at Sacramento Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, offering the best deals in town and a selection other dealers are jealous of. Stop on by. They're just off of Business 80 across from Hagen Oaks Golf Complex. Sacramento Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
The only station in Sacramento giving you local sports coverage from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. Sacktown Sports.
Back here coming to you live from Tom's Watch Bar down at Toco. It's the Drive Guys here on Sacktown Sports 1140. Kevin Whitey Gleason off today. He's out sick. Hopefully he'll be better and back tomorrow. I know he's listening right now, Jay.
Yes, sir.
My man's like, guys, I'll be back tomorrow. I know you need me. And I'm like, Whitey, you like, bro, take your time, kid.
Take your time off,
you know
man.
What I mean?
Like, relax big time. It's not just the difference. Whitey's a legendary factor out here in the radio industry, and I get it. And you've been around for a while here, Drake.
Yeah.
Not disrespectfully, as they say respectfully. You've been putting it down for a while. You're sitting in 1992. Where people went to work sick. You got the sniffles, damn near got the flu. You still trying to make it to work. Ever since COVID, ever since the pandemic, man, if your ear itch, don't come to work.
Right.
You know what I mean? If your nose even got a twinkle on the end of your nose, don't come to work. People are uncomfortable now, right? And I'm not saying we are, but I'm saying that's part of the way we live now, is if you got the sniffles or for whatever reason, it's just one of those things where people like, hey, man, take your time.
Right.
Take your time nowadays. You don't have to fight back for, to get to work, man. Just breathe easy and relax.
Hey, Zach LaVine said it to Domas.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And if Domas, if Zach is telling Domas to take it, we telling you, Whitey, take your time, big fella. This station ain't going anywhere.
No.
Drive Guys ain't going anywhere.
Man.
We're going to be on the air tonight till 5:30, taking you up to game night. And then it's Kings Bulls here on Sacktown Sports 1140. We're here at Tom's Watch Bar watching some of these NCAA tournament games. Looks like there might be an upset. Still a minute 45 left to go. But
where my McNeese State fans at, baby?
Jay, 62-53.
Come on,
with
man.
$1:45 left to go.
Time out.
137 left to go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this would be a shocker. McNeese State, the 12 seed, Clemson, the 5 seed. Feel like it's always one of those.
Did you pick them?
I picked.
Here goes
Clemson,
the obligatory.
Actually. No, I picked Clemson. I got.
I took McNeese.
Did you really?
Yeah, you know what, man? I'm a TSU, a SWAC guy.
Okay.
So I got love for the HBCUs and the schools that are close to HBCUs. McNeese, definitely fits in that form. I took McNeese, and I hadn't saw a lot of Clemson this year.
Yeah.
So I didn't really know where to go with it.
Right.
I actually had, I believe that's Clemson and High Point.
Oh, you had High Point winning?
Beating Purdue. I think
Purdue got him.
Yeah, so I'm already on the outs. But I had McNeese beating High Point. So, if McNeese get the win, hopefully they can upset. I'm marching to the Sweet 16.
Exactly. So that's a big time upset. Still a little bit time left, 137. But it looks like McNeese State is going to pull off the upset over number 5, Clemson. All right, Jay.
Are you happy for the tournament yet? Just real?
Not
yet. It still ain't caught you?
It still ain't caught. I was watching it before I got in.
All right.
And it just seems stale. Maybe it's because I don't have a connection this year to a team.
I got you.
I'm not up on everybody. I'm watching Gonzaga, play. And, I'm a Gonzaga fan. So, I'm happy about that. But other than that, I'm not feeling it right now.
I got you, man. We're going to, every single day, we're going to try to bring you in, big fella.
Okay.
We're going to try to reel you in.
Okay. All right.
We'll see.
All right. And I am in 2 pools.
Oh, okay.
Jason Ross did one. I'm in that
yep.
one. Then I'm in another one as well.
Okay.
So I am following it. I do have a rooting interest. I'm just not feeling the connection right now. All right. Let's get to last night, man.
Yes,
because
sir.
you said you didn't get to see it.
I didn't.
Vantage Cam.
Yeah.
Is basically Vantage Point. Our vantage point for the fans.
Yes.
We did it at NBC Sports California yesterday. A little bit in the first quarter, the entire second quarter, and then sprinkled throughout the rest of the game. And needless to say, it was like Royale showed up and was doing play-by-play. Like the level of vitriol, the level of feedback. angst. I mean, Twitter blew up.
Yeah.
My text line blew up. People messaging me on Instagram and everything behind the scenes.
Dude, you ain't had nothing to do with it,
Exactly. Exactly. And I'm going to read you some of the comments.
Man.
Fidel says, not liking the vantage point angle from the upper deck. Okay, that's nice. Then it was somebody, LeBron James, please turn this vantage blank off. This is a horrible way to watch the game. We're not making a movie. We just want to watch basketball. This view is trash. Drapes, why is that angle still on? I'm going to need to go stand in front of my TV to watch this game. Please stop. Tell them we hate it. Do us a favor and talk to them, Drapes. Tell them we don't appreciate. Dude, there was not one person that said, oh, that's pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Not one positive remark in your inbox.
I didn't get it. I get it. Somebody, Dave, said, congratulations. I'm turning the game off due to his vantage point camera angle. The last row has a better view. Stupidity at its finest. And I'm sitting there, bro.
The last row, though.
and let me say this. I love my fine people at NBC. They were trying something new, trying something different.
Okay.
You know how it is. Sometimes you throw some things out there.
True.
See if it sticks.
That's right.
And everything like that. But usually, Jay, when I call the game, I got a monitor right here to my left.
Yep.
I got the game in front of me.
Okay.
So I'm watching the game in front of me.
What about your phone?
But I'm not. I mean, I got the phone too there during timeout.
Okay.
But here's the thing. Vantage point was so bad, Jay. And I hope I don't get in trouble for this.
Yeah, well, then be careful.
Because I told the producer, the director, and them during the timeout, they're like, how do you like it, Drapes? I said, from a play-by-play perspective, it's not good. I couldn't see the action when I looked down at the monitor. It's from high above. I can't see the numbers and everything. And I'm like, from a play-by-play standpoint, it's hampering me because what usually happens is when the action stops, the whistle blows, you go to the monitor to see what the viewer is seeing. You know, but I really couldn't because the vantage point camera or whatever, it just made for a rough. And so I apologize to everybody who was upset about it, affected by it. It was a one-time thing they tried, and based on the feedback, I don't know if we'll see it again.
I was going to say, can you confirm right here, right now on the drive, guys? What time is it? 2:39. Can you confirm that it's going away? Or are you not willing to? Okay.
I cannot. That's above my pay grade, man. But I'm sorry, everybody. I mean.
Well, why wait? They got you apologizing, but you can't confirm about it.
Because, man, you know how it is. We like the face of the franchise, the organization, everybody. Look, Ashley said, I wasn't at the game, but I swear the cameraman was sitting right next to me. That's messed up, Ashley. That's messed up, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. That was, if the Kings would have lost that game,
right?
That would have been the biggest story today. That vantage point cam. Jay, you got to go back and check it out.
I saw a few clips via social network, but I didn't go back and rewatch the game because I was at the game. So I got to see the game. It was that bad? Like, I see it, but I've seen clips, so I didn't get to see, you know, the entire kit and caboodle, the whole ball of wax, as they would say. I just saw, 15-second clip of Devin Carter dunking or something of that nature. I didn't really get to see the whole game.
Yeah. Somebody from the 916, the vantage point looks like NBA 2K on Xbox.
Right. I heard that.
It was way too far away from the game.
Yeah.
But but here's the thing.
So you was basically in the rafters.
Yeah, you were up there. You were up there.
The catwalk.
Yeah. You couldn't even see the numbers on the players.
You was up on the roof with the beat.
You know, where they dropped the things from the balloons and everything.
Yeah. The catwalk.
The camera was up right up
catwalk,
there.
Bro.
Exactly. And so, but in this day and age, man, and I talked to the producer beforehand. He told me what was happening. He's like, people are probably going to hate it because it's different. It's changed. You know, it's something new.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when TV first was invented, somebody was like, why do we need TV?
Right.
We got this or
Right.
whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That radio.
Right.
Transistor radio.
Transistor radio. Exactly. And so it was a one-time thing. At least that's as far as I know right now. And good thing the Kings won. Let me just say, because that would be the story today. That would be the story. So sorry about that. But I wanted to get that out there, man.
That's fine, man. Got my boy apologizing for the squad. It's understandable. You out there on the front line. As you always say, you on the front line.
Yeah, I'm looking at, man, I tell you what, people are weighing in.
On the fan cam?
Yeah, the mobile cams walking up and down the floor following the action was not good either. So we had a camera guy that was going from baseline to baseline, right behind the.
I saw him. I saw him.
And so people didn't like that either, man.
Really?
Yeah. But you know how it is, Jay. A lot of times, the NFL does this too. We try to fix something that really ain't broken.
Truth.
You know what I mean?
Truth.
Why are we trying to be extra with it? Why are we trying to be fancy?
Yeah.
Like the texter said, we trying to watch a damn basketball game. I'm not trying to go to a cinematic, performance or anything like that. And so, they tried it yesterday, did not quite work.
Somebody said, Val Venus said Drapes and Katie were having trouble with that word cinematic.
Yeah, you didn't see that before the game. So the producer's like, all right, it's going to be a cinematic experience for everybody. And so Katie tried to say that word during our little pregame crossover. And she was like, yeah, it's going to be a cinema. And I didn't know what the heck she was trying to go for. And I'm like, yeah, cinema. Oh, my God. It was bad, man. Right from the jump, man, we were having trouble with that.
It was just all bad.
It was all bad. All right. We're moving on, man. We're talking about the Sacramento Kings coming up, man. Big game tonight against the Chicago Bulls. Devin Carter showed out. Do we have a new bench mob 2.0? Me and Jay debate that coming up next here on the Drive Guys, Sacktown Sports 1140.
On the move? Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sacktown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sacktown Sports app.
Spring is in the air, and there's really nothing better than hitting the open road in a new Honda. Whether you're shopping for new or pre-owned, Stockton Honda has the selection and savings. Plus, get top dollar for your trade. And while life's roads are often filled with bumps, buying from Stockton Honda couldn't be smoother. Wherever the road you travel might lead, Stockton Honda is happy to get you there. Come in today or go to StocktonHonda.com.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
Get ready, NorCal. The Lodi Beer Fest and State Barbecue Championship is on Saturday, April 26th at the Lodi Grape Festival grounds. There will be something for everyone. Craft beers from over 50 breweries, live music, outrageous food, games, plus taste barbecue from world-class barbecue teams. For tickets and more information, go to grapefestival.com. Must be 21 years of age or older to attend. The Lodi Beer Fest, where great brews meet legendary cues. Saturday, April 26th in Lodi.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With the Capital One Venture X card, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, you get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And with Venture X, you get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of travel possibilities with the Capital One Venture X card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Hey, Green Gobbler here. So you've got a clogged drain in your bathroom. Water in the sink's overstaying its welcome. You're spitting today's toothpaste on top of yesterday's toothpaste. You hope that it go away. Yeah, clogs don't just go away. I make them go away. I'm Green Gobbler, the only clog dissolver you need. I'm bleach-free, safe for your pipes, and I work. Guaranteed or your money back. Because I never met a clog that was going to unclog itself. Green Gobbler. Let the gobbler get it.
Sacktown Sports is bringing you the biggest live events in town. Whether you're rocking out or dancing the night away, check out the Sacktown Sports live events calendar. Get ready for an epic night out. Papa Roach and Rise Against take over Golden One Center March 29th. That same night, comedy legends Jay Leno and Arsenio Hall bring the laughs to Hard Rock Live Sacramento. Get ready to laugh your socks off. And for all you country fans, Lee Bryce and Walker Hayes hit Ironstone Amphitheater June 21st. Then head to Santa Rosa for Country Summer with Sam Hunt, Kane Brown, and Dustin Lynch June 27th through the 29th. Then back to one of the most beautiful venues as Parker McCollum takes the stage August 16th at Ironstone Amphitheater in Murphys, California. Don't miss out. Find more info and score your chance to win tickets at SacktownSports.com. Again, get all the details on the hottest events happening in town and your chance to win tickets at SacktownSports.com.
Thunder, feel the thunder.
It ignites something inside of you.
Lightning and the thunder.
Sets alight an elevated state of being. Days are pure exhilaration. And the nights, they're simply electric. See it, hear it, feel it.
Thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder.
Thunder Valley Casino Resort. Feel the thunder.
Got a drain that's clogged up? Or maybe a toilet? Or a faucet that just won't quit leaking? Kenny and Jerry here from Bell Brothers, and we want you to know that it does make a difference which plumber you call.
At Bell Brothers, we respect your time by showing up when we say we'll be there. Our technicians are all background checked and drug tested and will greet you with a smile.
They're trained to do the job right the first time, and they carry over 1,000 parts on their trucks, so they won't have to order something and then come back later.
They leave the work area cleaner than they found it, and your final bill will be the same as they quoted. That's why they call us the No Surprise Guys.
So if you need a plumber, it does make a difference who you call. Call Bell Brothers. Our number is 916-444-1234, or find us online at thenosurpriseguys.com. That's 916-444-1234, or find us online at thenosurpriseguys.com.
The No Surprise Guys, Bell Brothers.
Listen for the Toyota Tahoe Report every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday with Johnny Mosley to get the latest weather conditions in Tahoe throughout this snow season. Brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, the ultimate lunch lineup boasts wall-to-wall sports and scenic views. When you're hungry and in a hurry, the Scratch Kitchen delivers lunch in the clutch. I mean, where else can you order a 29-degree draft beer and a quickie combo on your lunch break? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Twin Peaks Scratch Kitchen scores every time. Dig into hand-smashed burgers, chef-inspired flatbreads, and more at your local lodge.
Live and local, it's the Drive Guys. Watch the show on youtube.com/Sacktown Sports 1140.
Or listen on the Sacktown Sports app.
The Drive Guys, Jakes and Jay, hanging out at Tom's Watch Bar. Come hang out with us. The NCAA tournament is underway. Your Sacramento Kings are up after beating the Cleveland Cavaliers last night. They got great food. I just had some of those cheese curds. I'm dealing with those wings during the commercial break too, man. I'm telling you, your boy gonna have fourth meal in here. Like, see, I'm having breakfast, lunch, and dinner right here at Tom's Watch Bar tonight, Jay. Come on, man.
How them cheese curds jumping?
No, them cheese. I'm about to get another order.
Bag. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm about to get Delaney over here to help us out. You know, she's our host tonight. Helping us out. But those cheese curds were banging, bro.
Dang.
They were so good, man. So I'm about to get another order.
I might have to sample.
All right.
Like Costco.
Yeah, you should,
yeah,
right?
I might have to slide through the aisle and get a sample.
Get a sample platter going on out here. So hit us up, 916-339-1140. Talking about that Kings massive win last night over the Cleveland Cavaliers. And one thing we saw from the Kings, we know how good the starting unit is. We know what DeMar can do. We know, obviously, what Keegan can do. Two-way Keegs, I'm calling him. But the bench mob, Devin Carter, Keon Ellis, even though he started last night. Marquel Folz, Trey Lyles, Jake LaRavia when he comes back. And it's not just one guy. They all have this dog in them, Jay. Like this mentality that they're going to scrap. They're going to be hungry out there. Some people are saying they need to be called Bench Mob 2.0. Do we need to come up with some sort of nickname for them?
Yeah, we got to get something else, man.
Yeah. Throw out some nicknames on the YouTube chat or the text line, 916-339-1140. What are you calling our bench right now? And then JV goes back to the bench when Domantas comes back. I have full faith in this bench going forward. You got to understand, Jay. You know who the best bench team in the league was going into yesterday?
I don't.
I got it right here. I'm going to pull it up again.
As far as efficiency points,
they scored
plus
the most
minus
points.
What? Okay.
They scored the most points. The #1 bench team in the association, Cleveland was number 8. The #1 bench team, I believe it's OKC. I'll have to look up again. But the Kings went into yesterday the 28th bench team in terms of scoring. Jay, we dominated their bench last night. When you look at the numbers, I'm doing the quick math right here. Devin Carter, 16-29, carry to 1, 36 to about 26, if my math is correct right here, 27. We dominated the bench That's an area of strength. And we were without 3 guys.
Right.
I feel like this is how they have to be. They have this in them. But here's the question. Are you a believer right now, or do you need to see more consistency from this bench right now?
No, I'm a believer in the bench. Yeah, I think the bench is a strong point of the team. And as you talked about just 2 months ago, we were talking about how deficient this bench was. Yeah. The other part about it is just look at some of the names that you named, Drapes.
Yeah.
Talking about Jake LaRavia. We're talking about a lottery pick in Devin Carter, who we didn't have in the beginning of the season. So we didn't even know where he was coming from. JV coming off the bench. That's a bona fide starter.
Yes.
JV is going to start on probably more than half of the teams throughout the league. And then you talk about Keon Ellis, who is the defensive stopper at this point. We consistently have this conversation like we did about Malik Monk. Should he start? Should he come off the bench? Should he be out there in the starting 5, or should we bring him in as the 6th man? So when you're talking about 4 or 5 solid guys, and I didn't even mention Trey Lyles.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even put Trey Lyles in there on top of that. And we've had a conversation about Marquel Folz. Now we're talking about a whole handful of guys who can come in, change the narrative of a game. Absolutely, this bench is it's not average anymore.
Right.
This team, when you're checking boxes, you're going down, you look, okay, starters, 3-point shooting, defense, and you get to the box that says bench, you check that box.
Exactly.
You check it now.
And to your point, not only are they not average, they were a minus early in the season.
Yeah, they were.
You know what I mean? They were deficient.
Definitely were.
Part of, we were losing games on the bench. Now we're winning games because of the bench. And everybody's talking about, well, can we re-sign Jake LaRavia? Will we be able to re-sign Jake LaRavia? Here's the thing. The most we can offer him in a first year is 5.1. But just because that's the case doesn't mean, he's going to get blown out of the water. I look at what the Golden State Warriors were able to do, Jay, with Kevon Looney a few years ago.
Okay.
The team did not pick up his 4th-year option, and so they were limited in what they could give him. It ultimately wound up 1.567.
Yep. The vet minimum.
The vet minimum at the time.
Yep.
For Jake LaRavia, it's 5.1. But what Looney did, because the organization, his team, his agents himself, he liked being there in Golden State so much, he re-upped on a 1-year deal, Jay. And then the following year,
got the big boy
got
contract.
the bigger bag.
What was that, 3
exactly.
for what? What was it?
What was it? I got it right here. 3 for 15.
3 for 15. Okay. So we got five per year.
Yeah, for him at that time, based on where he was.
Yep.
And so think about it like this. If you're the Kings and you have his full bird rights talking about Jake LaRavia, you can re-up him for a 1-year deal quite possibly.
Right.
Especially if Jake loves it, feels like he's found a home, a spot, a role, because you know as well as I do, Jay, in sports, fit matters, bro.
Absolutely.
It's you don't just go to the highest bidder. We've seen that happen, and dudes flame out.
Oh, of course.
You know what I mean?
Run for the money.
Yeah, they go for the money, and then it doesn't work. This opportunity for Jake. Now, if somebody offers him a starting job or something like that, in a bag, okay, do what you got to do, Jake.
Right.
But if you're happy here, your role is defined, you're going to be a part of, what this organization wants going forward, that could be an option. So I'm not of belief that this team is going to lose Jake LaRavia this offseason.
Well, I think you're spot on with the Kevon Looney. That's a great pull right there by you, Drapes, because Kevon Looney fits very well with the Golden State Warriors.
Yep.
It's almost the Draymond Green effect, right?
Yep.
And I'm a believer Draymond could go to other places, but he might not be as effective as he is for the Golden State Warriors for the Dubs. And same thing with Kevon Looney. I saw Kevon Looney single-handedly, I felt like win the game.
Hold up
man.
now.
You know
Hold
what I mean?
up,
So,
Jay. Don't
I ain't trying to go down that road anymore. You're right. Pull back.
Right.
But the part of that is I just say this. Before we go to break, I'll leave it at this.
Yeah.
Everybody, and probably including my mom, thought Malik Monk was out of here.
Yes.
Where's Malik Monk right now?
Rocking
He's here at the
Sacramento.
G1C.
Yes.
Come on, every single night getting it in. And so, as you said, Sacramento is one of those places where players normally come and they stay.
Right.
They're part of the community. They pull up. They go move out there in Shingle Springs with my boy Kyle Draper. you know, they move.
You had to get that dig in there, bro.
That ain't a dig, man. You up there in Shingle Springs,
Hey,
brother.
the only good thing about Shingle Springs is an exit closer to Red Hawk Resort and Casino. That's all I'm saying. That's Red Hawk. Give me a call.
That's
baby. Give
right.
me a
That's
call.
right. Now, man, look, Sam's Town. You see, this is before your time.
Yeah.
Sam's used to be up that way.
Really?
Right? Yeah, you got to Google or pull it up on your laptop.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the spot, man, for my people who grew up around this area, who from this area, they can go back to that. But I just think if Jake wants to be a part of this, if he wants to be a part of the Kings moving forward, I think there's always an opportunity for him to be a part of this bench squad mob 2.0. By the way, we got to come up with a new name, but I really like what he brings to the table. His length, he is lightweight, a 3-and-D guy, but I like the fact that he's a competitor, and that's what we're looking for here in Sacramento. At least I am.
Yes.
I know I am.
Somebody that's going to play hard every single night.
Yes.
And that's what Jake LaRavia is. Hopefully he's back in action tonight. Right now, questionable with an illness, but we'll continue to update you as more information becomes available. Coming up, more Kings talk. It was an epic game last night. It was a movie out there at Golden One Center. We got some of the best calls from last night. We're going to dive into it on the Drive Guys here. Strapes and Jay holding it down at Tom's Watch Bar. Sacktown Sports, 1140.
The only place you'll find Malik Monk is Sacktown Sports.
Oh my, what an athletic move that time by Malik Monk.
Hey Sacramento, it's Malik Monk and you're listening to the home of the Sacramento Kings, Sacktown Sports.
Your local sports leader.
At Fisher Investments, we may seem like other money managers, but we're different.
Are you really that different than the rest of us?
We are. As a fiduciary, we always focus on what's best for our clients.
What services do you offer besides investing?
We have a team of specialists in financial planning, estate planning, and more.
Your clients rely on you for all that?
Yes, we ensure clients receive unparalleled service at every step of the relationship.
Okay, but you still sell commission-based products, right?
No, because we believe that's a conflict of interest. We prioritize service over sales goals.
So then how do your fees work?
We have a simple and transparent fee that's a percentage of our clients' portfolios. So we do better when our clients do better.
Wow, we're more different than I thought.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at fisherinvestments.com. Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
One-stop Honda shop. New Hondas are piling up, and that means big savings for you.
Looking to own or lease? During the spring sales event, drive a brand new Accord or Civic. Visit us today at FolsomLakeHonda.com, your one-stop Honda shop.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our number one priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Folsom Lake Honda, yeah, your one-stop Honda shop.
Bombas makes the most comfortable socks, underwear, and t-shirts.
Warning, Bombas are so absurdly comfortable you may throw out all your other clothes.
Sorry, do we legally have to say that?
No, this is just how I talk, and I really love my Bombas.
They do feel that good, and they do good too. One item purchased equals one item donated.
To feel good and do good, go to bombas.com/radio and use code radio for 20% off your first purchase. That's BOMBAS.com/radio and use code radio at checkout.
When it comes to great deals on tax prep, Jackson Hewitt isn't holding back, and neither is this commercial. Their offer is so big, it has to be said with Reverb, expert tax prep for $149 or less. It's a deal so spectacular, it needs a symphony, some explosions, and a clock ticking, because this offer $149 or less ends soon. One expert tax prep for $149 or less. Try Jackson Hewitt today and save. Whew. Limited time offer for new clients at federal returns. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com/149.
Hey mom, hey dad. Spring break is just around the corner. Take advantage of the extra time with your kids and schedule a fun and convenient dental appointment at Kids Care Dental and Orthodontics. It's our mission to deliver more fun and less fear. Our dental rock stars strive to give nothing but the best experience to both parents and kids. We have several convenient appointments available this week, even on Saturdays. With locations throughout the Sacramento area, we have a practice near you. To book online, go to kidscaredental.com. That's kidscaredental.com, where you can schedule an appointment today.
What's up? We're talking to Chad Hoblet, Hoblet Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Woodland. Chad, it's Ram Truck Month. The sales event's going on right now, and I know that means heavy discounts.
It's not just a discount. It's big discounts on hard-to-find Ram heavy duties. Right now, save up to $16,000 off MSRP on remaining new 2024 Ram 2500 and 3500 heavy duties. When you need a hard-to-find truck, Hoblet has it, with over 500 new Rams available.
Just one of the many reasons Hoblet always ranks as one of the biggest and best Ram dealers in all of America.
And we are proud of that. But we don't just sell Rams. You have to check out the Hoblet Certified Pre-Owned Supercenter with 200 vehicles available and 30 under $20,000.
Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
16,000 total net savings after 71.29 factor rebates and 88.71 dealer discounts. Rebates include 500 first responder bonus cash for eligible first responders and 66.29 West BC standalone 10% below MSRP. 5 vehicles at this net savings. Sample VIN 316786. Not everyone will qualify for all rebates. See dealer for details.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-444-2013. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-444-2013. That's 800-444-2013 for $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with. Call Big Lou at 800-444-2013. 800-444-2013.
KHD HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sacktown Sports 1140.
The Drive Guys, live and local, every afternoon, Monday through Friday on Sacktown Sports.
Drapes and Jay back here, coming to you live from Tom's Watch Bar. The upset is official. McNeese State, 12 seed, defeats number 5 Clemson. They hung on, Jay, 69-67. Thank you,
we up, baby. We up today. We already up.
Dude, McNeese State was up 31-13 at the half.
I look like the Kings first quarter.
Right, 31-13 at the half, and Clemson mounted a charge late, but we got our first major upset in the NCAA tournament.
Southland
McNeese
Conference
State getting it done, 69-67. Shout out to some of the fans, listeners, viewers, Kings fans. They're sliding by here to Tom's Watch Bar.
Yeah, man.
Just hollered at my guy and his son. They were like, yo, we were driving around, Sack heard you. And he turned to his son, yo, I hear the Drive Guys, Drapes and Jay. They're hanging out at Tom's Watch Bar. Let's come through. So he just came through, man.
Man, you got fans, dog.
It's not just for me, big
No, but I'm just saying, though.
Too.
No, but this is what I'm saying. A lot of times people talk about they're a man amongst the people.
Yeah.
Right? And I know you are because I've seen you. We wiggle together throughout the city, but it's a beautiful thing. It has to be a beautiful thing. When people come up and say, Drace, man, we appreciate what you do for the team. We appreciate you being part of this community, especially as a transplant, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You like a kidney. We lost the kidney and you brought the kidney back, sir. You know
what I tell people too, Jay? Especially being down here outside the arena, inside the arena. I feel like it's family, man. I feel like these are my people. You know what I mean? Like a family reunion where it's all love. And it's a Sacramento thing. It's a Golden One Center thing. It's a crowd. Like, the vibes are positive, man.
Absolutely.
When you come to a Kings game, everybody's amped. They're pumped up. You see people you saw a month ago, 2 months ago. Yo, what's up? You back? You know what I mean? Taking pictures and everything. I love it, man. I have a great time with this fan base, man. And shout out to them. I get some texts or tweets, and it's positive. But Drapes, when you first got here, I didn't like you, but now, and I'm like, damn, you could have left that first part out. Man. But Kings get that big win, 123-119 last night against the Cleveland Cavaliers. I was on the call last night, Jay.
Yes, sir.
I'm on the call again tonight.
Yes, sir.
And looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, man. I wanted to pick your brain a little bit today because, like you said, you on the call. And we had this conversation just yesterday about you being on the call and how you come up with certain things. Now, of course, I was inside the building last night, but I had the opportunity to see a couple of clips, and I just wanted to pick your brain about how you came up with this. Because when you talked about a lot of it's organic, a lot of times it's just right off the cuff. You just pulled it out your back pocket, and then you're like, a few times I might already, that's kind of my go-to. My go-to thing. And the first thing that popped in my mind is because of this first clip. CV, run that first clip for me.
Was 3-2 way back early in the game. They were down 13 at one point. Oh, Carter said, give me that. DC with the hammer.
Now, Drake, that was the clip where Dev stole the rock.
Yeah.
What was that from? I'm blanking, not Ty Jerome. What's my guy?
Max Strus.
Max Strus.
Yeah,
Stole it from Strus. He took the rock and then he went and piped it down. And normally you say took the lunch money.
Yeah.
But you didn't say at that time. What happened?
You know what? In that moment, I thought about took the lunch money.
Okay.
I thought about that.
Okay.
But I think I had used it a step earlier, like 5 minutes earlier or a quarter earlier or something like that. Give me that is one of my things. 2, I do all the time. I'm sitting there with the kids. They snacking on some Nilla wafers or something. I'd be like, give me that. You know what I mean? So I take it away from them, and so that's how I came up with that one last night. But the lunch money, I use it a lot. And I thought this time, let me try something else. Let me go with the give me that.
Okay.
It's like, it's like taking your lunch money.
It is.
But it's like, checking their pockets. Give me that.
Yeah. Debo. You was Debo.
Exactly. and that's what our boy, the Tasmanian Devil, Devin Carter, was doing last night.
The second one that caught my eye was same thing, talking about the bench mob 2.0 was my guy, Trey Lyles, going out all hustling, leading to a steal, leading to a fast break. Let's hear this one as well.
King's going small here with
How
Trey
about
Lyles.
Trey Lyles?
Yeah, Trey's getting feisty with it. And then off the turnover, Trey Hammer time.
And here's the decision that Doug Christie has to make.
So that one, same thing. Trey is diving for a loose ball, so to say, even though he's kind of stole, he created the loose ball. Then he takes the rock, they pass it up to Devin Carter. You go hammer time.
Yeah.
But that's not normally your dunk call.
That's not normally. It used to be. I
it used to be hammer time?
I did that before. Yes. Yes.
I don't remember that.
Yes. Exactly. Yes.
So it used to be what we talking about? Celtics days?
No. First couple of years here in SAC.
I don't remember that. Okay.
I shelved it.
I must have been paying attention.
When it's Domas or Valanciunas, I'll go with the Lithuanian hammer.
Yep.
You know what I mean? With that time, though, how I came up with Hammer Time. You remember Hammer Time, obviously, Oaktown 357. Shout out to MC Hammer and everything. Man, that was a staple of my childhood. Hammer Time, dude. That was and so I'm like, man, I got to use that. Shout out to MC Hammer, man. I had to give some love to him, man.
It's interesting because we were just having this conversation and you were saying some of your go-tos, but I ain't hear too many of your go-tos last night, man.
You're right.
The one that really caught my eye, and I talked to you a little bit about this a little earlier. I was like, man, that was the one. That was the one. I was like, this is the best call of the night. Not saying all the rest of the calls weren't great. Right. I'm just saying this one caught my eye. CV, if you please do the honors.
Speed. Monk against Strus. Malik Monk with the big bucket.
So that one caught me because money, I thought you were calling the shot money.
No.
But you were calling Malik money. You were like Malik Money Monk.
Yeah.
So I was like, wait a minute. We've been talking about nicknames. Malik might have 2 or 3 nicknames already.
Yeah, he got a lot.
Yeah. And that's okay because I got about 4 myself. Right. Like, if you know me in the streets, people call me something else. You know me through business, you call me something else. My parent or my family, they call me something else. We all got about 4 or 5 names, right? Different names throughout throughout your livelihood. But you call him Malik Money Monk. I like that.
You like that one?
I like that, man.
And here's why. Obviously, it's a play on the name.
Sure.
I'm doing Triple M. Maybach Music. Shout out to Maybach Music. Also, Malik just got paid this offseason, so he got money. and he about that life. He looked like he got money. You know what I mean, with his fits and everything. And so that's how I came up with that one, man. It's like, Mark does, and Malik means king in Arabic.
Right.
I started, money Malik Monk, because that's how he moves, man. He moves like he got money. He got that swag out there. And so, yeah, man, that's how I came up. And what's interesting about yesterday's game too, Jay? I went into it thinking about the conversation we had.
Okay.
About the nicknames and the calls and everything. But if it don't feel right in that moment,
you don't do it.
I don't do it. I just do what feels right. There's one I threw out there. Somebody hit a three. I think it was Trey or somebody. And, I said, with the flick of the wrist.
Okay. With the flick of the wrist. Flick of the wrist.
That's on my pregame playlist.
What?
Flick of the wrist. I show
man,
you
where
right
your playlist at, man? Come on, man.
Here. If you watch it on YouTube, I pull it up. Yeah. That's on my pregame playlist. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to use that one, man. The flick of the wrist. Come on now. Now I say that and it's not on there.
Look,
there it is, right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Flick of the wrist.
Yes,
you
sir.
know what I mean? So that's how I came up with that one. It comes from something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's always, and it's usually something that attaches to me. And usually it's with the kids too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The give me that.
Right.
I've done that with the kids.
Right.
The bang, bang, bang. I've done that with the kids, And so usually it's something that I say in my everyday life. I just bring it to the court.
Yeah, man, I like it. Me personally, I'm just one of them guys, just organic. Come off the cuff organically. You know? When you're too rehearsed, when it's too much, it's over the top. It's just like, yeah, that's a stick.
Right, right.
And I get it. You guys have to be prepared for a ton.
Yeah.
So much going on. Yep. If you've never had the opportunity. Trace, you know what you need to do one day?
Yeah, what you got?
You have to bring out one of your sheets. Pre-game sheet, that shows like the numbers, statistics, the little tidbits, the facts.
I got it right.
Yeah, there you go, man. That thing be so color-coded.
Yeah, this one color-coded.
So look, real quick, Drapes, more times than not, paper is 8x11. You got the long board.
Yeah, I got the legal side. My eyesight going bad. I'm going to show the people on YouTube. My eyesight going bad.
No, but I'm talking about the length of the joint. Normally you got the 8x11. You got that's the 8x15 or whatever.
8x14. Yeah. This is what I do, bro. You know what I mean? This is how I do it because it's easier to see.
That's dope.
When you're in the game. You know what I mean? And so, and I got different colors.
I see.
Yellow is for the just regular stats, basketball notes.
Okay.
Green is for personal stuff.
Got you.
And then
like he came from the left side of Newark, New Jersey.
Yeah, like his grandfather, Basella's grandfather, former basketball player who won 6 Lithuanian league titles.
Got you.
And then the light blue is stuff I gotta get in. That stuff I got. Like tonight, going into tonight's game, DeMar DeRozan 17 points away from 25,000.
Mm-hmm.
So when I see light blue, I'm like, all right, that's important. I got to make sure I get that in.
Look at you, man. You might have done this once or twice in your life. I see you working.
Yep, taking you behind the scenes.
Man, that's
right.
dope.
That's right, man.
Now, you got to figure out some kind of way to show that without showing the, all your knowledge in there.
You can't give
like
away
blurred
all
out.
the
Yeah, you got to figure out how to post that, man, because that's what people want to see, man.
No, you're right, man. All right. Christopher Ladd, assistant PD, like, all right, guys, go to break now. Ladd, we got this, big fella. We running things. You're a visitor here. I love you, Ladd. We're going to take a quick break.
We do things a little different on the drive, guys.
Coming up at the bottom of the hour, we got our guy, Stacy King. That's right. Bulls insider analyst is going to be joining us here on the drive, guys. Drapes and Jay chilling at Tom's Watch Bar. Come on and hang out. We're here till 5:30 at Sacktown Sports 1140.
You never know what you might hear when listening to a Sacramento Kings game.
Out of Keegan, going for another triple. Man, is he feeling it. Keegan, can he do it? Yes, there's number 11, Keegan Murray. Keegan steps back. He just knocked down his 12th three-pointer, a Kings franchise record. He's got 45 points.
Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with Sacktown Sports and the Sacktown Sports app.
Meanwhile at Xfinity.
Okay, huddle up. Do you realize how many fans stream basketball? It's madness.
But real fans stream with Xfinity Internet.
Totally. We've engineered the fastest connection.
With reduced buffering and low lag.
'Cause making streaming better is what we do!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Can we let go now? It's really not a huddle with two people.
Switch to Xfinity Internet and stream live sports from the best seat in the house. Bring on the good stuff. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. Actual speed vary, not guaranteed.
Big savings are back at Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop. New Hondas are piling up, and that means big savings for you.
Looking to own or lease? During the spring sales event, drive a brand new Accord or Civic. Visit us today at FolsomLakeHonda.com, your one-stop Honda shop.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our number one priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Folsom Lake Honda. Yeah, your one-stop Honda shop.
Drive guys, Sacktown Sports, 1140. I'll catch up with our guy, Stacy King. We got Stacy right now, Verlad?
No, 30.
No, he got him on.
My bad.
You got him on right now, Verlad? You know what Verlad is? He the kind of dude you invite to a party.
Mm-hmm.
He bringing cousins, aunts, uncles.
Oh, you ain't know?
Dog, he bringing Stacy King early. We ain't ready yet.
You ain't know?
I know that.
Oh,
I had no idea.
We're going to let CV let you know where he come from, man.
He produced it from back there. Let's bring in my guy right now, 3-time champion, all-rookie team member. You can hear him on Chicago Bulls broadcast. He'll be getting ready for tonight's game. Stacy King joining the drive, guys. Stacy, what is up, my guy? You're on with Drapes and Jay. How you doing today?
Hey, what's going on, boys? Just chilling.
Yo, I'm sorry we came to you a little early. I think we were scheduled for 3:30. Hopefully we didn't wake you up from your nap or anything like that.
No. It's good. It's all good, man. I just got back in from visiting the restaurant Fixins with my boys.
Oh, that part.
Who you go with there? Who you take? Adam, or who you take over there?
No. I got some homeboys here in Sac.
Oh, well, you went to one of the spots then. You was on the up and up, Stacy. That's the spot.
I got peeps all on the West Coast, bro.
Oh, I didn't know that, bro. Let me check my phone. He might not have texted me this time, but maybe next time, Stacy. Nah, man. Appreciate you joining us, man. Getting ready for this game. Bulls actually been playing halfway decent over the last 6 games or so. Now it's the Kevin Huerter revenge game, Zach LaVine revenge game. Just give me your thoughts heading into this one about where your team is and what tonight's game means.
Well, I mean, there's no extra pressure on us. I mean, we're fighting for, play-in game. We're fighting. We could get as high as 7 if we take care of business. We've been playing really well after the trade deadline. Guys have stepped up. Josh Giddey's been playing out of his mind. Kobe White's been having some really, really big games for us. So, we're a different team than we were in the beginning of the year.
Stacy, guys are fighting for the 9th, 10th spot, obviously tied, sitting in that situation. Is this something that, they've made a few moves, of course, trading Zach LaVine here. We switcheroo with Kevin Huerter coming back there, your guys' way. Are you guys looking to make the playoffs? Or, we've been talking a lot about tankathon and tanking for Cooper Flag. We've seen that throughout the league. What are you guys looking to do?
I think our fans want us to tank. Our fans want us to lose because they want the pick. And I think the organization says, hey, we got a lot of young guys, and let's see where the chips fall. If they make the playoffs and they, get past the play-in game, and we get in the play-in game, we get to keep our pick. If we actually make the playoffs, we lose the pick, and we go from being a lottery team to like 15, I think. So we fall out of the lottery, which hurts you. But I think their mindset is that, hey, we got a young team, we got some guys that need some experience, and we're playing our younger guys. And if we're developing and they end up making the playoffs, so be it.
Stacy King joining us, co-host of the podcast, Give Me the Hot Sauce. We'll talk about that and the actual hot sauce coming up in just a minute. But, you guys are in town. Obviously, a big game for Zach. Spent about 8 seasons in Chicago. You got to cover Zach, call some of his games. What do you remember most about Zach's time in there, and how much are you looking forward to catching up with him tonight?
Zach is a great player. He took a lot of heat, a lot of the frustration sometimes from the fan base. Sometimes, a guy who's as dynamic as him, the expectations are super high. It takes more than one person to elevate a franchise. Not everybody's Michael Jordan. Not everybody's Magic Johnson. You just don't have those kind of players. There's only a handful of those players who can actually elevate a team to being a playoff team or a championship team. And, the kid works hard. He's a great teammate. He's a great player. He's one of the few guys in this league that's a professional scorer that you can say, roll him out there and he can get you 30 or more points when he's on. And I think you guys have seen that in a few games that he's played. He's a dynamic scorer. And I think he's elevated your team. You guys are on a roll a little bit. But just like every other team, you got injuries, guys out in and out of the lineup that hurts your team. You don't get the chemistry that you'd like to have with everybody being there. I know Sabonis has been out, so that's kind of hurt a little bit. But when you guys have everybody there, he gives you a different element. He gives you a guy, shot clock winding down, he can go get buckets. DeMar's another guy. So you have two guys on your roster, and Malik Monk. I mean, those are three guys on your roster that can go get buckets when you need it.
Hey, Stacy, one of the guys that I think and I might be, hopefully I'm speaking for you as well, Drapes. I know you've been a fan of his and maybe still are, is Josh Giddey.
Yeah.
And I know, he's 14, 7, and 6. He's stuffing the stat sheet a little bit. What's your take on Josh Giddey now that his first year in Chicago? I would love your opinion on him.
Hey, he's phenomenal. You know what? He's improved his 3-point shooting every season he's been here in the league. He's shooting his highest percentage this year with us. He's a big guard, man. I didn't know he was that big. You see him a little bit. You don't really pay too much attention to him because he's in the Western Conference. But when he's on your team, he's a big guard. He's legit 6'8". He can rebound. He rebounds like a small forward. And that's why he's always floating around with triple-doubles. If there's a guy that can average a triple-double kind of like Westbrook did, I would say it'd be Josh Giddey. I would not be surprised. And he's only 22. You got to remember that. He's only 22 years old. So I would not be surprised in the next coming years you don't see him average a triple-double because every single night he floats around with it. He's become more offensive aggressive. With Zach being gone, there was a lot of shots available now. So he stepped up his game offensively. He's getting downhill, getting to the basket. He uses his size very well around the rim against smaller guys. And now, he's a threat at the three-point line. He's only going to get better there. And the Bulls are going to have to, he's going to be a restricted free agent. And the Bulls didn't trade for him to let him go. So they're going to let him probably test the market. I mean, he's looking at, $25 to $30 million a season. He's looking at guys in his class. You got Jalen Suggs, who makes about $30 million a year. Are these guys worth it? This money? I mean, this is what the league dictates now. You have to pay your star players on your team. So, a lot of people may say, oh, he's not worth $30 million, but he's getting what the market is for a player of his stature.
Stacy, to your point about Josh, I'm looking at some numbers as I prep for tonight's game. Over his last 10, 23 points, 10.5 rebounds, 8.3 assists, 53.6 from three-point range over his last 10. That dude is hooping right now,
putting it up.
He is balling.
He's putting it out there because if you think about it, we don't know how much money is going to be available in free agency as a restricted free agent, but someone's going to look at this kid and say, hey, look, you know what? He's worth it. I mean, they're going to offer him as much as they can because it's hard to find a kid, a point guard of that size and that skill set. He's a phenomenal passer. His defense has gotten better. He's competing a little bit better than when he first got here. He used to be like a turnstile. Guys would go by him, and now he's starting to use his size and his length to become a better defensive player. And you got to remember, the Bulls are doing an unconventional way of building their team. Most teams build a team through the draft. That's the old way. The Bulls have with AK, what he's done, and Mark Eversley in the front office is they've gone and got kids that are 22, 21 years old, highly ranked kids. And if you look at their stat records, they've had relative success in the league. So you're getting guys that, have 4 or 5 years experience that are 22, 23 years old that have, like over 200 starts amongst them. And I think we're like the 4th youngest team in the league right now with the way we've done this since all the moves that we made. And we got a lot of these young kids have a lot of experience on our team. That's why we've been able to have some success here and not really fall into that tanking mode. And they really need to do away with that tanking. The tanking is starting to get ridiculous. I mean, I understand you want to try to get the pick, but if I was Adam Silver, what I would do is instead of having an in-season tournament, I would have a tournament at the end of the season for all the lottery teams and make them earn the number 1 pick. Make them play it out like a mini tournament. let it be like you could have a single elimination, or you could have a 3-game playoff series, and it would be like a playoff series for all the teams the teams that are in the lottery, and you make them earn it. You make them win the lottery. This would eliminate all the tanking. It would excite your fan base. It would excite your fan base, and it would give organizations something to play for. And now, while the other teams are playing in the playoffs, you're playing for a lottery pick, and I think it'd be a lot of fun. It'd be interesting.
Joined by Stacy King, color analyst of Chicago Bulls television, that is. Before we get to the hot sauce, because I'm super interested about the hot sauce myself, Kevin Huerter, a.k.a. Revenge Game, Zach LaVine, a.k.a. Revenge Game. Kevin Huerter coming over to the Bulls. Stacy, how's he played since he's been in Chi-Town?
Baby, the Red Baron's been dropping bombs on everybody, baby. It seems like he's got his stroke back. I know for you guys.
Be careful what you say, Stacy, around here.
Yeah. I know he struggled a little bit, here with his shot. But he, if you look at his track record, he's been a consistent outside shooter his whole career. He's a big guard. He can handle the ball. I think what he's having success here is it's a new place. Expectations were low for him coming in. They were considered throw-ins in the trade. Like, we just got throw-ins. And so the expectations are low. And his first few games, he couldn't hit anything. And then all of a sudden I had a conversation with him one day. And because I remember in Atlanta, he used to kill us in Atlanta. And I said, hey, man, are you more comfortable on the move, or are you more comfortable staying still shooter? Because, 3-point shooters are different. They're not all the same. And he said, I prefer to be on the move. I prefer to be coming, catching the ball off a down screen, moving. And then all of a sudden, the Bulls put in some systems where they got him moving, got him coming to the ball, and his shot is 1,000 times better. He's played extremely well for us, and he's going to be a guy they're going to bring back.
Stacy King joining us, host of Give Me the Hot Sauce podcast, and you actually got real hot sauce you out there selling too, huh?
Yeah, let me take a look.
Check it out, Jay. I'm on the website right now.
You know what?
Tell me about that, man.
I'm on my Nipsey hustle, babe. I'm out here hustling, bro.
I can see you working.
You're trying to get that bag, man. So it's really good hot sauce. It's we got 4 flavors. We got a barbecue sauce. We got salsa verde, and we got 2. We got a mild hot, and then we got a super hot hot sauce. And all of them are very good. They're all organic. And my hot sauce is, which makes mine different, is mine's not watery based. Mine is thick, so you can put it on chips, you can put it on, pizza, burgers, and you actually taste the flavor. It's just not a watery. You pour out some of the water based ones, it's all watery, and they're good, not slamming anything. But I like mine thick. I like mine thick, and I like to put it on things. And my salsa verde is awesome. If you like Mexican food, you can put on anything Mexican food. It will take it to another level.
Man, that's it right there. I'm going to have to dive in and support the family.
Yeah,
you know what? Support the fan, baby. Support the fan, baby. Support the fan.
I might have to order a 3-pack. I'm on the site.
I see you working right there,
and all the listeners out there, all you Sacramento Kings fans, you go out there and support the cause. Come out there and help take some hot sauce. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. You'll be reordering, re-upping.
Hey, let me get a discount code. You know what I mean? A Drapes discount code.
There's one on the website. There's one on the website.
Okay, it's right on the front page, I think. Right.
You get a percentage off.
Oh, 50% off.
Barbecue 1871 with code. Holiday.
Yeah. So hey, listen, we take care of our fan base. We take care of the fan base.
Hey, man, appreciate you, man. Good luck tonight on the call. Hopefully the Kings get this win. I'm just saying. And good luck to your Oklahoma Sooners tomorrow. Y'all got UConn tomorrow, baby. That's a big one tomorrow.
Yeah, man. It's hey, we're just happy to be back in the tournament, man. We're not an NIT team, and so it's about time we got back to the dance, bro.
All right, Stacy King, 3-time champ, joining us. Appreciate you, Stacy. See you in a little bit, man.
Hey, thanks for having me on, guys.
All right, that's our guy, Stacy King. When we come back, Jay got a little message for Kings fans out there. He got something he want to get off his chest. I don't understand what Jay could be upset about. It's sunny outside. We hanging out at Tom's Watch Bar. But Jay, he got something for you coming up next on the Drive Guys, Sacktown Sports 1140.
The only place you'll find Keegan Murray is Sacktown Sports.
Out to Keegan Murray, straight away for 3, and Keegan knocks down the triple.
Hey, Sacramento, it's Keegan Murray, and you're listening to the home of Sacramento Kings, Sacktown Sports.
Your local sports leader.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Consolidated Communications.
I'm meteorologist Heather Waldman in the KCRA3 Weather Center. A mix of clouds and sunshine all day Friday. Morning temperatures in the low 40s. Afternoon highs in the mid 60s. Saturday, more clouds than sun again with highs in the upper 60s. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA News and the KCRA app.
Want internet with more speed and less frustration? Fidium Fiber Internet is better because it's built to deliver more bandwidth and speeds up to 2 gigs. Switch today and you can kiss buffering and weak Wi-Fi goodbye. Visit FidiumFiber.com.
Joe Montana here. In my football days, I knew the importance of a strong defense. Now I'm sharing how you can help defend your health against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease. Are you 50 or older like me? The CDC now recommends vaccination against pneumococcal disease. Even if you're healthy, your age puts you at increased risk and over 6 times greater risk of hospitalization with pneumococcal pneumonia than adults under 50. Schedule your appointment today at vaxassist.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
With Progressive, it's easy to reach customer service with our app, website, chat, or by phone. Because when getting help is hard, it's not help at all.
Little help. A little help over here.
Thank you for calling Bench Press Assistance.
What?
Due to excessive gym volume, all available spotters are currently lifting heavy weights off the chests of other bench pressers.
Seriously?
Please continue to hold, and we will remove the barbell from your chest in the order in which your cry for help was received.
Getting assistance should be easy. With Progressive, it is. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
You know what I love about spring? It's a season of change. And that means it's time for a closet refresh. Enter Kohl's. With the extra 15% off they have going on, I saved on the latest styles for my entire family. Like a cute dress for myself, linen shorts for my husband, and spring jackets for my kids. Just add sunshine and we're set. All thanks to Kohl's. Select styles. Some exclusions apply. 15% offer ends March 23rd. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Progressive knows if you have to choose between everyday life and your RV wins.
What, are you going to take the RV to the mountains or go pick up your dry cleaning?
RV wins!
Are we cleaning the gutters or taking the RV camping?
RV wins!
Are we getting a new passport or cruising up the coast?
RV wins!
Don't forget, you got that trip to Sweden coming up.
Oh, yeah, passport, then RV.
With Progressive, you can bundle your RV with your home or auto and save with a discount and spend more time enjoying those savings in your RV. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates, other insurers, not available in all states and situations.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, it's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Get ready, NorCal. The Lodi Beer Fest and State Barbecue Championship is on Saturday, April 26th at the Lodi Grape Festival grounds. There will be something for everyone. Craft beers from over 50 breweries, live music, outrageous food, games, plus taste barbecue from world-class barbecue teams. For tickets and more information, go to grapefestival.com. Must be 21 years of age or older to attend. The Lodi Beer Fest, where great brews meet legendary cues. Saturday, April 26th in Lodi. Join Sacktown Sports for all the madness this Thursday at Tom's Watch Bar, where we'll be broadcasting live all day starting at 10 a.m. with Ellen Stiles, the Drive Guys at 2, and ending at 5:30 with the Kings Game Night broadcast. Tom's Watch Bar, Sacramento's biggest sports party.
Sacramento's premier country music festival, Country in the Park, is coming back May 16th and 17th at Cal Expo with Bailey Zimmerman, Billy Currington, Cole Wetzel, Nate Smith, and more. You'll enjoy food trucks, rock walls, and a mechanical bull, line dancing, and more. Single-day GA tickets start at $52 at CITPFest.com. Country in the Park, May 16th and 17th with Paul Mitchell, The School, Sacramento, and Stoney's Rockin' Rodeo. Find out more at CITPFest.com.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
The word "for" has been used in golf for centuries, and its origins can be traced to the Middle Ages. According to historians, the word "for" is derived from the Old English word meaning before or in front of. In those days, the term was used to warn people of incoming arrows during archery practice. Another theory suggests that "for" has military connections. During the 19th century, artillery officers would yell "for" to warn their troops of incoming shells. This practice may have carried over to golf. The most popular theory, however, is that "for" has Scottish roots. In Scotland, "for-caddy" was used to describe a person who walked ahead of the golfers to spot where their ball landed. The for-caddy would then yell "for" to warn the golfers if their ball was heading towards another golfer or a spectator. Today, "for" is used to warn golfers or spectators of an errant shot. Whether it's derived from the Middle Ages, military practice, or Scottish roots, 4 has become an integral part of the game of golf, and now you know why. That's your Golf to Go. I'm Frank LaRosa.
Your afternoon home for Kings talk and so much more. The Drive Guys on Sacktown Sports.
Back here coming to you live from Tom's Watch Bar on this beautiful Thursday afternoon. Your Sacramento Kings getting ready to take on the Chicago Bulls, a national TV game, Jay.
Yes,
NBA
sir.
TV
yes, sir.
Tonight.
Hey, there's going to be none of that fan cam Vantage or whatever it's called last night. There's going to be none of that. It's going to be I won't say a real broadcast, but it's going to be good view, good viewership, good angles.
Those Vantage cams went the same place Royale went.
No,
hey, they went somewhere, man. They're not around
abyss.
here anymore.
They went to the abyss.
In the Pacific Ocean right now, somewhere hanging. Drapes and JS, the Drive Guys, Sacktown Sports, 1140. Great win last night for the
Beautiful
Kings.
win.
123-119. The boys are doing well right now. Zach LaVine back in the lineup tonight. Missed last night's game because of personal reasons. Also, waiting on the update here regarding Jake LaRavia. I'm going to look at the latest injury report.
Just
real
came
quick
out,
here.
right?
Yeah, it just came out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what they say about Jake LaRavia as we get ready for tonight's game. Still listed as questionable with that illness. No Domantas Sabonis as well. You would think, Jay.
Yeah.
After last night's win, everything is all good.
Yeah.
Everybody feeling good. But you got something you want to get off your chest. What's bothering you right now?
Yeah, you know, I want to go home, see my lovely wife.
Yeah.
Beautiful daughter.
Yep.
Come on from a blessing to work at Sacramento with the Sacramento Kings, with you, with Whitey, Sports 1140.
Yep.
You know, I try to take the pressure off and live in the moment. But sometimes, man, you just can't, you know? Sometimes you just can't. And you know how it is. The people that's closest to you, they know when something's not right. When you're a little stressed, when you're a little off, when your rhythm ain't, the bounce to your ball, the rhythm ain't all the way there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
With all that being said, I feel the same way right now. I feel like the people closest next to me, the Kings Kingdom, the Kings fans, I feel like our rhythm, our bounce ain't right there. It's not where it needs to be. You know why?
Why?
It's because of this, Drapes. I got to really question myself as a Kings fan. I'm looking around and I see purple. The G1C is lit up every single night.
Yep.
One way or another, even if it's not the beam. We got Zach LaVine. We got DeMar DeRozan, the savior that came through here in the summer. You know, Moses, a.k.a. Moses. Yeah, he Moses almost out here, man.
Okay.
You got the Bench Mob 2.0. You got Kyle Draper and the fan cam rocking and rolling. What's all the bad news? Why all the Sacramento Kings fans right now feel like we need to tank? Why all Sacramento Kings fans? Well, I shouldn't say all.
No, that's not all.
That's not all.
Because 17,000 in there last night was ready for that.
Why? Let me just say some then. How about that? Is that a better word to say?
Some.
Why are some Sacramento Kings fans acting like the whole house is coming down? The house of cards is crumbling. All the dominoes are falling. Why does it feel like your Christmas present, the Grinch is in your house and he done stole your Christmas present here in Sacramento some days? We're blessed to have the Sacramento Kings here, man. I'm not saying they out here winning championships. I'm not out here saying that they ain't out here taking care of business every single night. I call it like I see it. You call it like you see it. The drive guys call it like we see it. We ain't out here sugarcoating nothing. We ain't in a baking class. I ain't up here trying to tell you, flour or sugar. That's not what it is, Draper. The Kings ain't the best team in the league, although they did beat the best team in the league, quote unquote, or in the Eastern Conference last night. Why are some of my Sacramento Kings fans acting like Fairweather fans, Drapes? That's what I want to know, man. Like what? Even we've all had struggles. Unless you're a Los Angeles Laker fan, unless you're a Yankees fan, even they've had struggles. Even if you a come-by, fly-by night Dodger fan all of a sudden with them Astro championships, all of a sudden, everybody's been down in the druthers. We've all not accomplished our goals every single year. Even the best organizations, even the best teams, haven't won a championship. I get it. I know what's coming. Jay, we ain't won ever. We ain't never won in 40 years. I get it. I'm not in here perpetrating the game. I understand the Kings ain't won nothing, but I'm also saying this. If we lose one day, don't jump off the cliff. If we win one day, don't climb back up the cliff. I don't need you to, either you at the top of the mountain with us or you not. It's okay if we lose, but I don't need you to be Fairweather fans all the time, man. I feel like Sacramento Kings fans are starting to be Fairweather fans at some instances. And again, it's not everybody. I'm not talking to every single person. You know what it is, Jay? Because
you're cooking right now. Compared to the young guy, to popcorn ready, listening to you. You know what it is, Jay? And Kings fans will tell me it's the PTSD.
Okay, I get it.
They can't enjoy success. They can't enjoy nice things. It's like this. You brought up the Christmas present analogy with the Grinch.
Yeah.
Let's say I got a big Christmas box.
Okay.
Wrapped under the tree.
Yep.
It's massive. You think, oh, it can't be that good. It's probably a fake or something like that. No, dog, I brought you a really nice gift. And that's the same thing with Kings fans. It's like, you win 2 games. Well, Darius Garland wasn't there. You know, they can't really be that good. So it's almost like you're rooting for the you're hoping for the negative.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like, and I understand this team organization had some rough years, but in the whole scheme of life, the whole scheme of NBA life now, Jay, it's almost 70 degrees outside.
Yes, sir.
We at Tom's Watch Bar.
Yes, sir.
We coming off arguably the best win of the season. Your team is above 500. Playoffs started right now. You be a playing team. Here's the thing, Jay. I'd say this to myself when I golf.
Okay.
I'm not the best golfer in the world.
Right.
But I sure as hell ain't the worst golfer, Jay. The Kings ain't the best team in the league, but we sure as hell ain't the worst team. And I think that's what you're saying. It's like, why are we acting so frustrated, so down, so upset? Like every day, every game is a chance to lose.
Yes.
Instead of an opportunity like last night to win.
You spot on, Drapes. 100%, brother. 100%, man. It gets me. Sometimes I just can't figure out, if we're fans, why are we rooting for this squad to do bad? We just talked to Stacy King.
Yeah.
Stacy King, point champion, correct? NBA champion. Play with probably the greatest player. People say the greatest player of all time. This man has been in the locker room with Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan didn't put his hands on Stacy King, did he?
Right.
No, because Stacy King's a baller, right? So obviously he's got some respect to what he's saying. Stacy King just said, man, do away with that tanking stuff.
Yes.
Why are teams rooting and fans rooting for their team to lose? Like, how in the hell are you a fan if you're rooting for your team to lose?
Yeah. Chris lied in my ear again.
Yeah, we got a break. We got a break. But honestly, on the other side of the break,
we got to continue this.
Like, I get it. We ain't won nothing.
Right.
But damn, I'm not sitting up here rooting for my squad to lose.
Right.
That's loser mentality.
916-339-1140. Verlad, let's somehow open up the phone lines, man. You can also text us in at 916-339-1140. Why are some fans, as Rick Pitino called it, the fellowship of the miserable? We'll get into that next on The Drive, guys, with Sacktown Sports.
On the move? Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sacktown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sacktown Sports app.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Bonnie.
I'm meteorologist Heather Waldman in the KCRA3 Weather Center. A mix of clouds and sunshine all day Friday. Morning temperatures in the low 40s. Afternoon highs in the mid 60s. Saturday, more clouds than sun again with highs in the upper 60s. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA News and the KCRA app.
Ready for an early bird special? A new HVAC system replacement, both heating and cooling, for as low as $11,789. This is a limited offer and ends April 15th. Bonnie.com. Some restrictions apply. License 696-355.
It's March, and you're in luck because at Overhead Door Company of Sacramento, they're slam dunking the competition with unbeatable deals on overhead doors. Hey there, Jason Ross here, and whether you're upgrading your home just like we did or need a reliable, secure garage door, they've got the perfect match for you. And March is the perfect time for a fresh start. Take your home to the next level with high-quality doors that stand strong, look amazing, and are installed by trusted professionals. The winning results we got is more than we could have asked for, and you can do the same. So visit overheaddoorofsacramento.com today and check out their showroom as well. And when you do, mention me, Jason Ross, or Sacktown Sports, and find out about the $150 off a new garage door with the purchase of a garage door opener. Your dream door, just like us, is a click away. You can call them at 916-421-3747. Overhead Door Company of Sacramento, the genuine, the original overhead door. Always look for the red ribbon logo.
Thunder, feel the thunder.
It ignites something inside of you.
Lightning and the thunder.
Sets alight an elevated state of being. Days are pure exhilaration. And the nights, they're simply electric. See it, hear it, feel it.
Thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder.
Thunder Valley Casino Resort. Feel the thunder.
Check engine light on? Take the guesswork out of your check engine light with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
We could all use more time. Amazon Business offers smart business buying solutions so you can spend more time growing your business and less time doing the admin. I can see why they call it smart. Learn more at amazonbusiness.com.
Jackson Hewitt wants you to save money on tax prep. We're saving money by having our intern rap in this commercial.
Don't stress. Jackson Hewitt's got expert tax prep, $149 or less. Yo, some tax guys lie about price. They got hidden fees. That ain't nice. Ain't nice. Don't ignore MC Kevin's rhyme, because this deal's for a limited time. $149
for tax prep that's $149 or less. Hurry into Jackson Hewitt today.
No cap.
Limited time offer for new clients on federal returns. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com/149.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
My car is making this noise. Sometimes it's like doot doot, and sometimes it's like.
Do you have a dash light on?
Oh yeah.
Then we don't have to listen for clues. With the free Fix Finder service, we can read a check engine, ABS, or maintenance light to find the likely fix and even recommend a local shop if you need one.
So you don't need to hear the.
Not with Fix Finder. Free at every AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Hey, Green Gobbler here. So you've got a clogged drain in your bathroom. Water in the sink's overstaying its welcome. You're spitting today's toothpaste on top of yesterday's toothpaste. You hope that it go away. Yeah, clogs don't just go away. I make them go away. I'm Green Gobbler, the only clog dissolver you need. I'm bleach-free, safe for your pipes, and I work. Guaranteed or your money back. Because I never met a clog that was going to unclog itself. Green Gobbler. Let the gobbler get it.
Finally, an easy way to find home improvement contractors. Just visit subcontractorsunited.com and simplify your search for home services professionals. From cabinets to windows, roofing to plumbing, Subcontractors United is an easy, simple way to find and hire a home improvement contractor. And you never have to give up personal information. So no harassing phone calls like you get from those other websites. Subcontractorsunited.com is sponsored by D&D Cabinets and Savage Design.
Get ready for the high-octane action. It's the 76th season opener at the Stockton 99 Speedway, March 29th. Watch the intense racing action as the Stockton Late Models, NorCal Mini Stocks, NorCal Legend Series, Pure Stocks, and Fast Car Solutions Mini Modifieds tear up the track. It's fast, it's thrilling, it's non-stop action you don't want to miss. Family-friendly fun, food, and excitement for everyone. Gates open at 5 p.m. Racing starts at 6. Stockton 99 Speedway, where speed and excitement come to life. March 29th. Be there for the 76th season opener. For tickets, visit Stockton99.com.
Live and local, it's the Drive Guys. Watch the show on youtube.com/Sacktown Sports 1140.
Or listen on the Sacktown Sports app.
Back here on the Drive Guys, Sacktown Sports 1140. If you're out and about, come on, hang out with us here at Tom's Watch Bar, right in Doco, right across from the G1C. Site of tonight's game between the Kings and the Chicago Bulls. Coming off that epic win, 123-119 over the Cleveland Cavaliers. Coming up next hour, I'll give you my top 5 Kings wins of the season. But before the break, Jay, you were cooking there. You were cooking. Reset your take, just if you will. What do you have? What's upsetting you right now?
Yeah, it's just upsetting, man. And again, this is coming from, let me set my base real fast. Drake's 49er fan, ain't won nothing, man, more or less in my lifetime since I can remember. Now, again, born in, mid-'80s. Definitely success in the 80s, but at the same time, I ain't seen nothing but one championship, and then I was in 94, my brother. The Oakland A's, again, same situation. I ain't seen but one championship in my lifetime. That'd be 1989. Yeah. I don't even remember it, to be completely honest, man. You know, I'm 5 years old at the time, right? So right. I don't even really know what's cooking right there. Sacramento Kings, you got 40 years of, just many different embarrassing moments a lot of times, laughing stock of the NBA. So I'm not here, again, trying to tell anybody how to fan. That's first things. I'm never going to do that. You pay your money, you root how you want to root, go ahead and do that. But as a fan, as a family member, as a friend, as someone that's part of the King's Kingdom, I'm damn sure going to have a conversation about people I see in my house putting their foot all on my white couch, smearing they bad Air Force Ones on that rug. My wife tell me to jump off every single night with your shoes.
Oh,
you know what I'm
That,
saying?
that nice little rug.
Well, that's just my wife's situation. Right. She just always wants somebody to get off that fancy rug or whatever. But you get what I'm saying, though. You know what I mean? Disrespectful. You putting your hey, if I let you inside my house, I don't need you to put your nasty A1s on the coffee table. Get your feet off the ottoman. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm just, I guess what I'm really saying is this. Fan how you want to fan, but, man, I just can't stand the negativity that's popping around the Sacramento Kings right now. It's just not becoming, as my mom would say. It's just not becoming of a not only a Kings fan, but as a fan. I've never seen fans root for their team to lose.
Right.
What in the hell is that?
Yeah. Curtis Hicks says, exactly. I never root for us to do bad, and I don't want to be around people that feel that way. So I'm rooting from a distance so I can keep my sanity because I refuse to let folks take away my joy. Amadrock says, I haven't seen a championship in my lifetime. Hungry for one. When we get close and it gets taken away, you build up a sort of coping mechanism.
A callus.
Expect the worst, but hope for a beam.
That's cool. Expecting the worst and rooting for a loss is completely different. That's two different things. Who is that, Amadrock?
Amadrock.
Yeah, shouts out to Amadrock. That's two different things. And I understand that part of it, Am. I get it. I understand where you're coming from. You build up a callus because you know more times than not what's coming. Yeah. Absolutely.
Here's the thing, though, Jay, to your point, and I'm going to piggyback on it. And somebody on the text line right here, 916, are fans really saying tank? That's ridiculous.
Yes.
I know this season has been frustrating, but I like where they are headed. That was from the 916. Also on the YouTube, and I wanted to bring this up with you. It's because somebody said, let me pull it up here, Nima 1832, fan your way, we'll fan our way.
Truth.
Let's be fair, Jay. We're not at the top of the mountain.
I said that.
We haven't even got our equipment.
True.
We are currently setting up our checklist.
Agreed, but that doesn't mean you root for the checklist to fall down. I mean, that's going against the grain. That's the falling for the banana in the tailpipe where I come from.
Yeah. And I'm co-signing that, and I'm a piggyback on it even farther, Jay. Not only fans, but some media members are building their names on the failure of the organization. They're trying to get their reps up, their clicks, their follows based on hot negative takes about the organization. And so you got a segment of the fan base that's rooting for the teams to lose. You also have a segment of the media that thinks business is booming when fans are frustrated and can react to my hot takes. And so it's kind of like society too. Though. It's the way we are right now. And regarding the fans, Jay, I feel like this. Those fans that think tanking is the answer don't understand that there's other ways to build a champion. Tanking has not worked. I'm just sorry. You know why OKC is good, Jay? It's not because of tanking.
Yeah.
It's because they hoodwink and bamboozled the Clippers out of SGA. That's not tanking.
Yeah.
That's being shrewd with the moves.
Yeah.
You know why the Celtics are championship contenders every single year? It's because they hoodwink the Sixers out of the Marquel Folz pick. They say, yeah, we'll give you the number one. You're going to pick Marquel Folz.
We want
Jason Tatum. That wasn't tanking.
Right.
That wasn't even their pick.
Right.
Remember, if I'm correct, wasn't that the Kings pick? I think it was that year. So it's just tanking. It's a thing that for some reason has gained steam, whether it's Sam Hinkie or Daryl Morey or the Sixers, when they tanked several years in a row, the process, that didn't work.
Right.
But for some reason, people think the best way to build a champion is to lose. And one last thing, Jay. What kind of culture are you building if you're openly losing games on purpose? If you're a player and you know the organization wants you to lose,
man,
what kind of culture is that?
You just pulling up to the game to collect your check and get out the way.
And then we get mad at the players for doing that.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, Drapes, the tanking situations is another conversation. I hear what you're saying. So again, I go back to Stacy King, who was just on air, just said it a couple of minutes ago. He's like, the Bulls are looking at it in a different standpoint. They're not going to tank for a high draft pick. They're going to go ahead and sign a few young guys, Josh Giddey, guys like that, who they believe are still young, can still be molded and have a higher upside. And however you want to get to the point of being competitive, or how you build your championship, quote unquote, championship team, is how you get there. I'm not paid to be a general manager, assistant general manager, a scout, or none of that. But I'm just saying there is something to having a mentality of wanting to lose.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm too competitive. I've never been okay with losing.
I'm with you.
I don't. It's just me, man.
What did Green say?
I don't know.
You played to win the game. No, that was Herm Edwards. I think
that was
yeah,
Herm.
That was Herm Edwards. You played to win the game. All right, we got much more with Jay and Drapes coming to you live from Tom's Watch Bar, taking you up to 5:30. It's game night with the High Flyer and Scott Marsh. Kings, Bulls, Kevin Huerter. Revenge game? Say it ain't so. We'll dive into it next here on The Drive, guys. Sacktown Sports 1140.
Malik Monk plays here.
Right left, goes right, steps back, launches the three. Nothing but net. Oh, that was just filthy. Oh, my, that was sweet.
Sacktown Sports is your proud home of the Sacramento Kings.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
I need new rotors.
When you buy 2 Duralast rotors during our spring sale, you get Duralast brake pads free.
Free?
With the rotors.
Well, that's great. What if I need extra stopping power?
You can upgrade to Duralast Gold pads for just $10.
So Duralast pads are free?
Yep.
And an upgrade is just $10?
That's right. Part of the spring sale at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
John.
Attention citizens, a notorious outlaw is on the loose. Mo Leaks, aka the Water Bandit.
Just a little drip here and a little trickle there.
This slippery suspect is guilty of wasting 10% of your water, raising your bill, and stealing 90 gallons a day. Don't let him rob you. Fix those leaks during Fix a Leak Week.
Oh man, I've been caught.
Stop Mo Leaks. Find and fix those leaks today. Learn more at roseville.ca.us/fix-a-leak.
My wife was like, I want to go to Hawaii and I want to bring the kids. And I was like, whose kids?
Jim Gaffigan. Everything is wonderful.
I spent the entire time applying and reapplying sunscreen, which thankfully makes my skin whiter.
Jim Gaffigan. A night of all new material. Saturday, March 29th. The venue at Thunder Valley. For tickets, visit thundervalleyresort.com.
Hey, everybody, it's your boy Kyle Draper. I still remember the first car I ever owned. It was sweet. It was cherry red, but it didn't quite run the way that I wanted. It would make a funny sound like something like that when I was driving, and eventually I had to get rid of it. But I tell you what, I wish I knew the fine people at Mercedes-Benz of Stockton back then. Their service department is first class, and they accept most extended warranties no matter where you purchase your vehicle. Their service department, those technicians out there, they're super experienced, more than 224 years. Plus, they treat you fairly. The price is fair. They treat you like your family. So schedule your service today at Mercedes-Benz of Stockton.
It's just a short drive right off I-5. Or, of course, you can go online anytime at mbfstockton.com to schedule your service today. And tell them Drape sent you.
Catch all the action at Sky River Casino. Enjoy over 80 table games, more than 2,100 slot machines, and a thrilling high-limit room. Plus, with 18 elevated restaurants, bars, and lounge destinations, and Sky River rewards that add up and up. There's something for everyone. Just minutes from Sacramento, right off Highway 99 in Elk Grove. Join in the fun and experience new heights. Sky's the limit at Sky River Casino. Visit skyriver.com today. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
With Progressive, it's easy to reach customer service with our app, website, chat, or by phone. Because when getting help is hard, it's not help at all.
Little help. A little help over here.
Thank you for calling Bench Press Assistance.
What?
Due to excessive gym volume, all available spotters are currently lifting heavy weights off the chests of other bench pressers.
Seriously?
Please continue to hold, and we will remove the barbell from your chest in the order in which your cry for help was received.
Getting assistance should be easy. With Progressive, it is. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Are you a victim of the timeshare trap and think there's no way out? I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, the original timeshare cancellation expert. And I'm here to tell you that there is a way out. All you need to do is give my office a call. I will send you a timeshare exit information kit absolutely free, explaining how the timeshare industry works and your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free info kit. 800-961-5544. 800-961-5544.
We're super excited to announce that the new Truck Center is now open at Sacramento Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. And it's easy to find from anywhere. They're centrally located right across from Hagen Oaks Golf Course. At Sacramento Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, you never have to sacrifice great service to get a good deal. They make sure you're treated the way you deserve to be treated. Showing time and time again that Sacramento Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, it's the place where a handshake still means something. I mean, that's the reason why people are coming from all over town. Elk Grove, Folsom, Woodland, Roseville. Stop on in and experience the difference for yourself.
Insurance companies perform a very valuable service, but they want to keep their money. Although most cases settle before trial, it is paramount that the insurance companies know that if pressed, your legal team has the experience to take your case all the way. For 25 years, Ashton & Price has earned the reputation that if the insurance company isn't fair, we're ready to force them to be fair. My mom used to warn me, wait till dad gets home. Think of us as dad. The best part, there's no fee until we win.
Remember, for the best advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
KHTK HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sacktown Sports 1140.
Your afternoon home for Kings Talk and so much more. The Drive Guys on Sacktown Sports.
Who we got behind the boards right now?
Oh, man, it's Big A right here now.
What do you know about this? He played this, Big A?
Man,
Jay, you left him a little template or something with the play?
Always, man.
Okay.
You know, when you are an honorary dry guy for the day, all of a sudden it just hits your bloodstream.
Okay, I was about to say Big A. Okay. You know what
Anthony
you know
in the
about
building.
this. Big Anthony, appreciate you. Hey, it's the Drive Guys here, Sacktown Sports 1140, live from Tom's Watch Bar. Right across the street, right across the pathway from Golden One Center down here at Doco. Slide through. The energy is picking up, getting you ready for Kings versus Chicago Bulls.
Jerseys. You seen that? I've seen about 4 or 5 Bulls jerseys already.
You think Bulls still hot though as an organization?
Always, because Jordan.
Really?
Yeah, man. It's legendary. You know, it's the hottest shoe in the world, no matter what. Even if it's played out in my mind. Everybody still wore Jordans, right? One way or another.
I guess.
And Jays go best with what?
Right. You know, Chicago Bulls.
Here it is.
You're in number 23. Yeah. Maybe a Pippen jersey.
Of course.
Rodman, something like
Ain't nobody walking around.
D-Rose.
Yes. Who got a Will Purdue jersey? Shouts out to Will.
Bill Winnington.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Something like that.
Ain't nobody walking around with that.
You think somebody
who got a Vucevic?
You know what I see?
You seen a Vuce?
No, but I see
okay.
It looked like a Kevin Huerter Kings jersey. I feel like I see out there somewhere.
Do they got to take that off or no?
I think so. Like at least wear the Chicago Bulls one if you're supporting. Like Kevin Huerter got that kind of love here in Sacktown.
Yeah, I think so. I think there's he's one of those guys that's kind of split right down the middle. Either you love him or you hate him.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys. And one thing about Sacramento Kings fans, as I question if people's fandom, one thing about Kings fans, we're super loyal. We're like that dog you got 8 weeks. You know, you got them from the parents, and you've had them over 15 years, and they're just loyal to the family. Everybody in the family. Kings fans are just super loyal. Sometimes to the fault. Sometimes we don't know when to cut bait with certain players and certain things, but you know, it's all love for Kevin Huerter here.
I was one, because I
ain't getting booed.
No, I was listening to Styles and them this morning and driving in, and I was wondering, are there boos? Is it a tribute video? And I was thinking, when it comes to Kevin Huerter, Jay, it's complicated.
It is.
It's complicated.
It is.
Because
it really is.
He's always going to be tied to that 48-win Beam team.
Yep.
And he should never have to buy a drink in this town ever again.
We should invite him.
We should, right?
Tom's Watch Bar right now.
Come on out. I know he's listening. He's a fan of the Drive Guys, Sacktown Sports 1140. But also, on the other hand, he's a reminder of where things went wrong, too. Meaning, if his shooting didn't fall off a cliff, where would this team be? Like, I think he doesn't get enough credit for our 48-win season in that first year. Fox All-Star, Domantas All-Star, they were fantastic. But Red Velvet opened up the floor, man. I got the notes right here. He had 205 threes that season.
Damn.
That's impressive.
Man, that's balling.
Right, that's balling. You're talking through the math, Jay. That's like 2.5, 3 threes a game. And so he was such a part of that. But then when it fell off, he was the first person people pointed to during our struggles. Ah, man, Kevin Huerter. The Toyota Corolla LE package.
The LE package.
Kevin Huerter. And so it's complicated. Do I think he should be cheered? I think so. Because ultimately, no matter what, you can't take away the fact that he was part of one of the best teams in Sacramento Kings history.
That's true.
You got to give him his love.
Yeah. I mean, what are you expecting from the Kevin Huerter, a.k.a. revenge game today? Nothing but love, right?
Yeah.
Have you heard any whispers of a tribute video?
I have not.
Okay.
But I will say this, Jay, and it goes back to sort of what we've been talking about the last half hours. I feel like there's an anger at times amongst the fan base. De'Aaron Fox getting booed. The team struggling. Like, I feel like people are so emotional right now that they're looking to rage out at somebody.
It's volatile.
Volatile. And so what Kevin Huerter is, you know what Kevin Huerter is? I'll put it in something that we can all sort of relate to. It's like being in a relationship. The honeymoon phase was fantastic.
Okay.
Those first years or whatever. Oh, my God.
Everything
I
was
was
up.
skipping around town, big fella. I was up in the sky up there. I was floating in the clouds. But then that wears off. Then you got to come home to it every single night. House ain't clean. Dishes ain't clean. Food ain't made. It's like, damn. And so then you get somebody new.
Right.
You feeling good.
Butterflies again.
Butterflies.
Okay.
But then the old one want to come back by. Nah, I'm not ready for that. I'm good. I moved on. And so that's what I feel like Kevin Huerter is right now for Kings fans. It's like the honeymoon phase was so great. And then the breakup, man, we were ready to end the relationship out here.
Very quickly, too.
And so has enough time moved for Kings fans to really appreciate, because time heals all. You know that.
Yeah.
But has enough time moved for us to appreciate what Kevin Huerter did for this town and this city?
I'm not sure, Drapes, because the De'Aaron Fox romance showed me, again, how great Kings fans are, in the form of, if you're one of them at any point in time, for the most part, you're always going to be a part of the family. Mm-hmm. And though De'Aaron put in longer service, of course, here with the Sacramento Kings and Kevin Huerter did, the fact that the Beam team, accomplished what they accomplished, Kevin Huerter is always going to have a spot in Kings fans' heart. And so I'm not sure if the time is absolutely healed everything just yet, but I will say this. I think he's always going to have love and Sac based on he broke the curse. He changed the narrative. The Kings were no longer the lonely Kings, to talk about relationship. Right. They actually had a dance partner now, and so I really think Kevin's always going to have love here in Sacramento. And I'm not, forecasting. I'm hoping he has a great career, a long career, accomplishes many things. But when he is done playing, I could definitely see Kevin Huerter coming back and getting a standing O. I can definitely see Kevin Huerter being on the front row next to Kyle Draper while he's calling that game, and somebody that's in the 6th grade AAU was hooping, leading us to a championship, right now. And so I just think Kevin Huerter is always going to have a special place in the Kings community amongst the fans. And I really think tonight love is going to be showed to him because you know what? The one thing he did now, let me say this, and I have to find it. Maybe I'll send it to Anthony. Kevin Huerter did have a kind of sneaky shot towards Sacramento.
He took a shot at the organization, to the city, or the organization?
In one of the first press conferences, and I have to go back and remember. I don't want to speak out of turn, but he did take a little shot at the Kings on the back end.
Did he?
When he was with the Bulls. But see, so much was going on that I think Sacramento Kings fans were invested in other topics at the time. So I'm going to find it, send it to Ant. We'll make sure we play it. But I just think he has too much love in the community for what he's already brought to the table here in Sacramento.
All right, we're going to continue that conversation. Kevin Huerter, applaud, standing no, boos. How is his time in Sacramento remembered? You can always talk to the Drive Guys, 916-339-1140. We're coming to you live from Tom's Watch Bar in Doco here on Sacktown Sports, 1140.
You never know what you might hear when listening to a Sacramento Kings game.
Out of Keegan, going for another triple. Man, is he feeling it. Keegan, can he do it? Yes, there's number 11, Keegan Murray. Keegan steps back. He just knocked down his 12th three-pointer, a Kings franchise record. He's got 45 points.
Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with Sacktown Sports and the Sacktown Sports app.
And now a brief history of the garage door. Garage doors could date back to 450 BC when chariots were stored in gatehouses. Here in the States, they became a thing around the start of the 20th century. You could find a float-over door in a catalog way back in 1906. National Garage Door has been around since 1974. They're family-owned and operated, so you can trust them to solve any garage door issues you may have. Squeaky door, malfunctioning door, or a need for a new door, which is what prompted us to give them a call, 916-638-4554. At National Garage Door Service is their number one priority. I've witnessed that commitment in my own home, certainly in our garage. National Garage Door sells quality Rainer branded garage doors. They are the nation's BSE broken spring experts. So if you have a garage door that looks and sounds like it dates back to 450 BC, National Garage Door can help, whether it's a garage door tune-up, repair, or replacement you need. They'll take care of you at National Garage Door. 916-638-4554. That's 916-638-4554. National Garage Door.
The Drive Guys, live and local, every afternoon, Monday through Friday on Sacktown Sports.
Back here on the Drive, guys. Sacktown Sports, 1140. Drapes and Jay here with you. Out here at Tom's Watch Bar as the Kings get ready to take on the Chicago Bulls. We got NCAA tournament action.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to my Gonzaga Bulldogs.
Got that W over Georgia?
Yeah, 89-68, I think it was, over Georgia. So they are on to the round of 32. Upset of the day, McNeese State knocking off number 5 Clemson. Jay had that one in his bracket.
I had that one. Yeah, just familiar with McNeese State. Nothing more than that. I ain't watched too much McNeese State basketball. Just over the last 48 hours doing a little research, I saw a few different statistics. I like McNeese, and it wasn't really sold on Clemson. And I told you because I hadn't seen Clemson play at all this year.
Right.
So I just chose McNeese State. I got lucky.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
I keep it a buck.
Yeah, hey, that's one shining moment, right?
There it was.
You know what I mean?
There it was.
Beauty of the tournament right there. Beautiful day out here in downtown.
Man, it is sparkling out here.
Yeah, the sun is out. Fans are coming in. I don't know if you've been following what's going on right outside to the right over there.
I have. They've been struggling, man. They have. They do.
Yo,
man.
You got to come down to Tom Watch Bar and see this right here. Hey, they're doing a great job, man. They making us feel home. They're making us feel good. But we got 2 or 3 employees, and I know they can hear us out there because we got a speaker right out there. I think they're trying to set up like a Papa Shot.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I was trying to. Well, I'll let you describe it because I was like, I didn't know where they were even going right now with that.
Yeah, so they're trying to set up a Papa Shot.
Oh, I see a rim.
Yeah, they came out here with a big box. And it's like 2 women out there right now working on it. There was a guy also helping them.
Okay.
And they're putting it together themselves.
Yeah.
And I don't know about where you at in your life, Jay, but I'm done putting things together. They got this thing called TaskRabbit.
Yes, sir.
TaskRabbit, bro. I would call TaskRabbit in a heartbeat. If I need to move a couch from the dining room to the living room, I'm hitting up TaskRabbit, right? I'm saying, so you got 3 people out here trying to set up this Papa Shot. Dog, it's going to be like halftime by the time they get it done out here. And I hope they don't hear me, man. If they hear me, I feel so bad because they've been so nice. But, I mean, it's a beautiful day, and, you know, I feel sorry for them. We should just get TaskRabbit out here.
We should,
quick.
man.
We should.
We just met the operating manager, Will.
Oh, yeah.
Will Gonzalez. We should holler at Will and be like, hey, Will, man, it ain't gonna cost you but $40 to get that
right.
Done,
that's what I'm saying.
She just looked over here, Jason.
I think she listened.
I think she heard us.
Yeah,
she looked over. She gave you a mean eye too.
Oh, look at. Hey man, I'm praying for him over there. I'm praying for him. Back here talking about the Kings, Kevin Huerter revenge game out here, Jay, and people are talking about it. Curtis Hicks says, "I'd never boo someone who wore the jersey, no matter how many games they played." Now, Jason Terry, however, he said,
yeah. But, okay, have I ever told you the Jason Terry story?
No, tell me.
So we had JT on. You know, he's from Seattle.
Yeah, SeaTac guy.
At the time, Doug was on the air,
yep.
Right? JT came on and was all apologies. I think I have that somewhere.
Apologize.
Yeah, like we bring him on and he's like, hey, Jason Terry, you know, come on. At the time, I think he was with NBA TV.
Right.
And we're having a conversation. And he's like, hey, 2 things. Let me stop the whole interview. He was like, first thing, Doug Christie, the godfather of Seattle basketball. Yep. I got to give you your love.
Yep.
You open the doors, and now 50 people have kicked through the door. Yep. Jamal Crawford, Jason Terry, Daniel Marshall, all these different people. Zach LaVine, you know, all these guys who have come through Seattle, IT, Paolo Banchero, Brian Scalabrine.
Yeah.
All these guys who have come through Seattle, right? That's the first thing. And then the second thing is he was like, listen, I'm speaking to all of Sacramento. If you hear me, I want to apologize. I had no clue my actions, what I did. I said what I said. I was young. I wasn't mature enough. I made a mistake. I shouldn't have said I ain't coming to Sacramento. I should have gave you guys an opportunity, but I was hurt. My heart was hurt.
Yep.
I got traded. I was going through some bad things in life. Like he literally stopped the interview and said Sacramento multiple times. I'm gonna have to go back and find this. And said, I apologize, man. It's my fault.
Okay.
It had nothing to do with the city. It had nothing to do with the team. It was all on me.
Him. Yep. So he should be forgiven.
He should be.
He should be forgiven
for sure.
Spencer Hawes?
Hell no. Peace out, bro.
Right, we don't.
Matter of fact,
he tried to get rid of our team, take our team away.
Man, listen, if anybody sees Spencer Halls in Sacramento County, let alone the city of Sacramento, if you slide through Woodland, I don't care if you see him in Chico, man, call him out.
Out of Dixon, right?
We got a problem.
That.
Man, he better not be in Lodi, Walnut Grove, nowhere close.
Hey, Rich Picker says Red Velvet should always have a warm welcome when he comes back to Sacktown. Man, mine, Fastlane Kev was making too much to be sitting, but wasn't good enough to be a starter. Amadrock says bad coaching was on Mike Brown, keeping Kevin in the starting rotation. I suspect hurt his confidence even more. His defense did improve, though, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, and somebody mentioned, Kevin Huerter was sort of the scapegoat, if you will, for our struggles.
Yes,
you know, and as we've seen, it was much more than Kevin Huerter. You forward me that article where you said he kind of took a shot against Sacramento. I'm reading it right now. This is after the trade. Kevin Huerter now back here as a member of the Chicago Bulls. He says, quote, Sacramento was a little up and down. I didn't really get much opportunity there the last couple of months. The flow and rhythm of the game, I think it was very choppy the past year plus. The fact that we're going to play up and down here in Chicago, the ball is going to move side to side. No one's really going to dominate the ball, and we're going to run the same action over and over again. It feels like it's a place that I should be a better fit in. Is that what you're talking about right there?
Sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay.
Now, that ain't necessarily against the city of Sacramento.
Yeah.
That's more about the team, right?
Right. With
But-
the running and stuff like that.
Yeah, but the thing that caught my eye was you wasn't given an opportunity. Kevin Huerter was given all the opportunity in the world. Now, he said in the last couple of months, but
yeah.
Drapes, was I missing the games? Was I wrong? Did I not see Kevin Huerter get opportunity after opportunity after opportunity? Maybe I missed the games. I must have been watching something different.
Nah, but I think when it comes to Kevin Huerter, when you show faith in him, unwavering faith, he can produce. It was clear Mike, he sort of fell out of the rotation, fell out of favor with Mike. Mike couldn't trust him anymore because he wasn't hitting shots. So instead of trying to build him up, you're our guy no matter what.
Right.
It was like, all right, you're starting the day, you're on the bench the next day. You're not. And so psychologically, I'm not making an excuse. I'm just telling what happened, giving you my take on what happened. Huerter was in his head because he was unsure about his role and his future. I think the trade rumors got to him too. Like, Doug, if we calling it the LE package, if we thinking Kevin Huerter's on the trade block, he got to think that as well. And so I think a fresh start for him here in Chicago when they come back here tonight will do him some good. And Jay, I got the numbers. He's been playing better.
Yeah, 28 minutes
of late.
a game over there.
He's been playing much better as of late. With Chicago, 35.4% from three this season, was 30.2 with the Kings to start this season.
Okay.
And so he's playing better. With that being said, the more I think about it, I do think fans will give him an ovation.
Oh, yeah.
I do think.
Oh, yeah.
I thought there might be some boos because
Really?
Yeah, because I was being negative. You know what I mean? I was being, that dude. I'm spending too much time on Twitter.
Yeah,
man.
You gotta lay that
media.
social network.
Yeah,
stuff
I gotta
alone,
get
brother.
out more. I gotta get out more. You're right. I got.
You really thought he was gonna be booed?
Yeah, just because.
Majority or minority?
No, just a few smattering.
Okay,
Because
okay.
people, like I just said, and somebody said in the YouTube chat, feel like he's the scapegoat. He's the blame. It's like I can't tell you how many times. Don't get me started on what I'm just seeing right now.
Man.
Don't get me started on what I'm just seeing right now. No,
Fire up the
I'm not
engine.
doing
I know
it.
what you're saying,
I'm not
man.
doing it.
We about to get in trouble
I'm
up
not
in here
gonna
now.
do it.
We about to get in trouble.
Yo, if you're at Tom's Watch Bar,
Man,
come say what's up, man.
I know where you're going.
It's getting interesting out here.
I
It's
know where
filling
you're
up
going.
right here. But back to but I can't tell you how many people came up to me or Huerter's trash. He's this, he's that. He got to go and all this. And it's like it seems to be some vitriol towards him, and people don't remember how great he was that first season when things were up with us. That's where I thought the boos might come from, but I could be wrong.
So what have you done for me lately?
Right.
You remember him for the latter than the beginning of his run here in Sacramento. See, I give my fans as much as I've talked that we got to be a little bit better about wishing some of the team to lose. I mean, wishing our team to lose. I think Kings fans are just a better bunch of people when it comes to their own family. Kings fans have exemplified over and over and over and over that if you're family, we treat you like family. And even if you're a family member, you go to a family reunion, you go to a wedding. Yeah. Unfortunately, you might lose someone and have to go to a homegoing, and you see somebody, somebody in your family, your parents, your grandmother, your uncle, son. This your cousin. This your cousin Rudy. This your cousin. Your cousin over in Alabama. Missy's son.
Yeah.
That's Missy's son. Remember Barbara and Missy?
Yeah.
That's how Kings fans accept family members. Kevin Huerter's always gonna be Missy's son.
Right.
Kevin Huerter's always gonna be the son of Draper. You know, you always gonna be a family member when you put the
even
Kings
if you don't
fan
see
in.
him for a while, when he come back through.
Unless you Spencer Hawes.
Right.
You know, unless you Spencer Hawes, and now of course, Buddy Hield might be on that list too.
Buddy Hield,
But maybe time will heal that wound. But I just think Kevin's always gonna be someone that this team, this organization, and this city respects. Now, I will say this though. You start to continue talking about, dysfunction and talk about it's a little bit better here versus there, then we see what the team, and fans will do, because we saw it a couple of weeks ago with De'Aaron, even though De'Aaron more or less had love for De'Aaron.
Yeah. Somebody on the 916 said, Kevin is going to get nothing but love. It's like a relationship that was a mutual breakup. With Fox, it didn't feel that way. It felt like he broke our hearts. You buying that? Fox felt like more of he broke our hearts.
Yeah.
Huerter thought, all right, it had run its course.
Yes.
Time to separate.
Yeah, because the one thing about it, De'Aaron has continued post, not lately, but post the Sacramento Kings run. He kind of dug the knife in a few times. He said a few, harmful phrases and sentences, and had a few comments that people disliked. Where Kevin Huerter, you had to go hunt for that.
Yeah.
I had to go. I couldn't remember the whole, synopsis of what it really was based upon. But beyond that, we ain't heard nothing about Kevin.
Yeah. No, you're right. We got much more on the Kings. They got a big game tonight against the Chicago
Bulls. Get the D-list.
Yeah, that's coming up next. The D-list, exactly. Coming off that win against the Cleveland Cavaliers, the top 5 wins for the Sacramento Kings this season. We got the D-list here. It's the Drive Guys live from Tom's Watch Bar on Sacktown Sports 1140.
On the move? Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sacktown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sacktown Sports app.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Consolidated Communications.
I'm meteorologist Heather Waldman in the KCRA3 Weather Center. A mix of clouds and sunshine all day Friday. Morning temperatures in the low 40s. Afternoon highs in the mid 60s. Saturday, more clouds than sun again with highs in the upper 60s. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA News and the KCRA app.
For your home internet, choose more speed and less frustration. Fidium Fiber Internet was built for reliability. It's perfect for streaming sports, watching TV, and working from home. Check out FidiumFiber.com for speeds up to 2 gigs.
The Amish have a reputation for craftsmanship, determination, and quality. Hi, this is Frank LaRosa with a word about Naturewood Home Furnishings. Those virtues sound quite similar to the Keys family and the day-to-day values on display at Naturewood. The Amish furniture craftsmanship begins with the finest hardwood, shaping and molding the raw materials into one-of-a-kind art. In addition to the classic styles long sought and revered by discriminating furniture lovers, Naturewood Home Furnishings offers a vast selection that includes transitional, modern, farmhouse, arts and crafts, and other stunning styles, all available in the ultimate Amish standard of excellence built over centuries. All Naturewood Amish furniture is on sale right now for a limited time. Let the Naturewood team guide you through their selection of Amish furniture that will be with you forever. Naturewood Home Furnishings, off Highway 50 at Hazel. Look for the water wheel.
Toyota's Ready, Set, Go sales event ends soon. Hit the road or trail in a powerful new Toyota truck with unstoppable performance and legendary reliability. Hurry in for a low lease on 2024 Tacoma, or get low financing or incredible $3,000 cash back on 2025 Tundra. Or check out the all-new redesigned 2025 4Runner. Don't miss Toyota's Ready, Set, Go sales event. Toyota, let's go places. APR offer available through TFS to buyers with premium rated credit. Cashback available through TMNA and cannot be combined with other offers. Ends 3/31/25.
Attention! If you owe money to the IRS, this is an urgent message. The IRS is cracking down by sending out collection letters, garnishing paychecks, seizing bank accounts, and putting liens on homes and businesses. They call it enforced compliance. And you better watch out, because penalties and interest on unpaid taxes compound daily, making it even harder to get out of debt. Don't let tax debt destroy your life. You need to call Optima Tax Relief, America's #1 tax resolution firm. They're experts in taxpayer assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, Optima's resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. Let them fight on your behalf, helping to put your tax problems to rest. Call the tax professionals at Optima now for a free consultation.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter? Right? And the best part? They accept Discover. Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer. Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times. Right. So we shouldn't get the parachute pants? These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.
Progressive knows if you have to choose between everyday life and your RV, RV wins.
What, are you going to take the RV to the lake or clean out your closet? RV wins! Putting the dishes away or taking the RV camping? RV wins! Cleaning the fridge or taking a trip to the beach? RV wins!
You might want to clean the fridge real quick because, mold.
We clean out the fridge, then take the RV out.
With Progressive, you can bundle your RV with your home or auto and save with a discount and spend more time enjoying those savings in your RV. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states and situations.
Huge savings now on new 2025 Silverado at the Meta Chevy Silverado Super Center. Save $11,000 off MSRP after rebates every new Silverado LT Turbo Max with Meta Chevy's exclusive all in-stock pricing. And Meta Chevy has one of the largest selections in the Sacramento area. $11,000 off new Silverado at the Meta Chevy Silverado Super Center. Now that's big, huge. See them all at MetaChevy.com. Together, let's drive.
Not available with special financing. We see some of the offers.
Great deal at Meta.
Meanwhile, at Xfinity. Okay, huddle up. Do you realize how many fans stream basketball? It's madness.
But real fans stream with Xfinity Internet.
Totally. We've engineered the fastest connection.
With reduced buffering and low lag.
'Cause making streaming better is what we do!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Can we let go now? It's really not a huddle with two people.
Switch to Xfinity Internet and stream live sports from the best seat in the house. Bring on the good stuff. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. Actual speed vary, not guaranteed.
Live and local, it's the Drive Guys. Watch the show on youtube.com/Sacktown Sports 1140.
Or listen on the Sacktown Sports app.
Back here, coming to you live from Tom's Watch Bar at Doco. Stone's throw away from Golden One Sitter. Slide on through. Come holler at your boys. Drapes and Jay holding it down till 5:30. Then game night with the high flyer Scott Marsh as well. We'll take you up to tip-off between the Chicago Bulls and your Sacramento Kings. Kings coming off a great win. We'll talk about that win against Cleveland. And also have the D-list coming up in a second. Somebody from the 530, because we were talking about Kevin Huerter.
Mm-hmm.
I hope Velvet scores 30.
Oh, man.
And they lose by 10. Much love to Kevin for his time.
That's what's up.
Actually, I can respect that.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't rooting for him to go 0 for 15
No,
or nothing like that.
No.
You know what I mean?
Have a good game
I don't
back
want
home.
this to be a house of horrors for him.
Yeah.
We ain't that kind of, relationship. It wasn't a bad breakup.
Nah,
anything like that.
Yeah.
So we'll see tonight, 7 o'clock. I'll be on the call tonight with Katie. No Vantage cam tonight, Jay.
Thank you.
As far as I know. And plus, it's on NBA TV tonight.
Oh,
too.
yeah. Nah,
so we got to be on point.
We're not going to let y'all do that. NBA TV. The league said, nah, we're not doing that.
League will pull the plug,
Yeah.
right? They'll pull the plug.
Man,
All right.
they'll go to a Utah Wizards game if y'all pull that type of stuff tonight.
Dude, I ain't seen fans that upset in a minute, bro. It's been a minute since fans were that
James,
upset.
before you get to the D list, I know we got to get to it real fast.
Yeah.
We got Antonio Ray Harvey bouncing in next segment.
Oh, Tony Harvey. Okay,
Dude, we got to do this more often. I just
Yes.
like seeing the people. I seen B-Boy Morris just walk by, show love.
Yeah.
I mean, I just I like being out, man.
I
got to be in the studio. It's summertime, summertime coming. We got to get the boss man to let us out the cage a little
Dog,
bit.
he right there sitting next to you.
Boss man, can we get out a little bit more? Can we get out the
Get out in the
cages of the
community a little
studio?
bit more?
Can we dance and do a few more live broadcasts, man?
Jose just went, I don't know.
Yeah, he gave us the
He
shrug.
gave us the shrug.
Gave us the
Exactly.
shrug,
All right.
man.
I see how it is. Our boy Tony Ray Harvey walking up. We're going to get him on and coming up in about 10 minutes.
Yes, sir.
But first, Big A, I need my music, big fella. It's time for the D-list here on the Drive Guys, Sacktown Sports 1140. The Kings coming off this great win last night, 123-119, Jay. And it got me thinking, what was the best wins of the Kings season? People say, Drapes, we haven't had any good wins. That's how negative some people are. But I'm here to tell you it's actually been much better than the feeling regarding our Sacramento Kings. And here we go. I'm going to start from 5 and count down to 1. And you tell me if you remember these games.
All right.
Coming in at number 5. It was a road game, Jay.
Okay.
It was a team
that's
always a thorn in our sides, always talking trash.
Pelicans.
Nah. They always talking about the rings they got and how much bling they got going on and everything like that.
Warriors.
Bing, bong, there. Golden State Warriors at the Warriors when we blew them out by 30.
Woo!
Remember that game, Jay?
I do.
Remember that game?
Just seems like yesterday.
It just seems like yesterday. And I know things have turned for the worse. The Warriors are up now. They're playing well. But January 5th, it was a Sunday game, 129-99. We beat them. Malik Monk in that game, 26 points, 12 assists. Domantas, 13 rebounds in that game. Also, no De'Aaron Fox that game, Jay.
Was that a 3 p.m. start?
That might have been an early start. As well.
That was one.
So that's the number 5 win on the season.
I like
that's
that.
A good win, right?
Absolutely. Anytime you beat the Warriors, put it in the top 5.
Exactly. So that's number 5.
Love it.
Number 4, right before the trade deadline. The team down in the dumps.
Okay.
Just traded De'Aaron Fox. It's winter time in Minnesota. Wind chill minus 25 degrees.
Was that the one you was talking about? It was freezing?
Yeah, it was freezing out there. It felt like a part of our soul was missing when we traded away De'Aaron Fox. Everybody down in the dumps. Can't believe you guys traded De'Aaron Fox. What do the Kings do? They go out there and smack up Minnesota 116-114. DeMar DeRozan, 33 points. Malik Monk, 26 points. They shut down Anthony Edwards. 21 points on 7 of 21 shooting. Ant-Man came back crashing down. His superpowers, Jay, they were gone that game. That's number 4 for me. For the Sacramento Kings,
that's a good one.
Their 5 biggest wins this season. Number 3, back here at home. Just a couple weeks ago, Jay.
Okay.
Just a few weeks ago.
Okay.
Friday night.
Oh, man.
March 7th.
I know where you're going.
Everybody's on edge. The crowd arriving early. It was the first time I saw Uncle V. Vivek courtside 45 minutes before the game. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? Like, who we playing? The Monstars? It's not like Vivek was out there. Vlade Divac was out there. Albridge, King's Brass, Matina, everybody was there early. I'm talking like an hour before the game.
Was Vivek really there 45 minutes?
Yes, he was. Okay. Because it was when De'Aaron Fox was warming up.
Okay.
Remember, he warms up at about 70 on the clock.
Yes, sir.
Everybody wanted to be out there for De'Aaron Fox warm up. And what promptly happened? 127-109. Kings went over the San Antonio Spurs. It was Zach LaVine night.
Yes, sir.
Remember, Zach? Yes. He was the best player. We thought De'Aaron Fox, who? That's because Zach LaVine went off for 36 points in that game, and he did it with ease. And when you look at the numbers, Jay, 7 of 11 from 3. And De'Aaron Fox, 16 points on 6 of 17 shooting. That was a movie that night. That was a big win for our Sacramento Kings. That's number 3. Number 2. I wish I was on the call for this one. This was a game just like last night. Nobody said there's no way in hell the Sacramento Kings are winning at Boston.
Okay.
On the road in the middle of January. Celtics, as great as they are, Tatum, Brown, defending champions. They play a style that you just can't deal with. You know what wound up happening in that game, Jay? Coached by Doug Christie. Our boys went into Boston, smacked them up, and got the win 114-97.
Yeah.
When you look back at that game, too, and it might be a theme in some of these games, no De'Aaron Fox that game.
Really?
Fox did not play that game.
The writing was on the wall?
Yeah, the writing. Malik Monk, 22 points, 8 assists. Domantas Sabonis, Wilt Chamberlain-like numbers, 23 points, 28 rebounds, Jay. Come on, man.
That boy was cooking.
Yeah, and then when you look at the Celtics, you can't be like, well, they were hurt, they were injured. Tatum, 15 points. Porzingis, 22. Drew Holiday, 5. Derek White, 3. Jaylen Brown, 28. They had their starting 5, and we still went in their building, Jay,
Slap them
and beat them up. Exactly. That was the second best win of the season for the Sacramento Kings. And honestly, I think we're all in agreement. Number one had to be what we saw last night.
Man.
So all month long, we've been talking about strength of schedule and how it's the second hardest schedule in the history of the NBA, and there's no chance. We might as well fold up our tents and go home. No LaVine, no LaRavia, no Domantas. You're playing against Cleveland. They had just won 16 in a row before losing. Hey, you ain't going to win that game, Sacramento. And you know what our guys said? They said, just watch us. Just watch us. They put on a clinic last night, Jay. They struggled to start, only scoring 15 points in that first quarter. But after that, 32 in the second, 43 in the third, 33 in the fourth. And here's the thing, Jay. It didn't take a 50-point effort from DeMar.
Right.
It didn't take a 40-point effort from Malik. It was a balanced team effort with 7 guys in double figures. That win over Cleveland last night, the best win of the season for our Sacramento Kings.
Can I switch them?
What? You just hold up. It's the D list. This ain't the J list. This the D list. What you got?
I like the Celtics win over the Cavs.
Really?
Last night. Yeah.
Because it was at Boston?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll give you this. You weren't in the Garden.
Right.
For the Celtics.
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
so you couldn't feel the atmosphere.
Yes.
Last night's atmosphere through the roof.
Right. Okay.
So
okay.
I get it. I understand. You know, that's at home. That's on the road. The Cavs, number 1 team in the East. But the Celtics are right there. Defending champs, Tatum, Brown, Horford, Peyton Pritchard. I like the Celtics.
You like the Celtics one.
But I see where you're
All
going.
right, we split
You're
hairs.
right there. Yeah, you're right there.
We both agree, though. They're both.
Oh, 1-2.
1-2,
right?
For
sure. 1-2.
That's 1-2.
1-2, easy.
That's 1-2.
Yeah.
All right, we want to hear from you. 916-339-1140. Was last night's win the best win of the season for the Kings? And how are you feeling about tonight's matchup with the Chicago Bulls? Kevin Huerter back in town. It's Drapes and Jay here on the Drive Guys live from Tom's Watch Bar at Sacktown Sports 1140.
On the move? Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sacktown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sacktown Sports app.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Bonnie.
I'm meteorologist Heather Waldman in the KCRA3 Weather Center. A mix of clouds and sunshine all day Friday. Morning temperatures in the low 40s. Afternoon highs in the mid 60s. Saturday, more clouds than sun again with highs in the upper 60s. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA News and the KCRA app.
Ready for an early bird special? A new HVAC system replacement, both heating and cooling, for as low as $11,789. This is a limited offer and ends April 15th. Bonnie.com. Some restrictions apply. License 696-355.
Every Saturday in March is your chance to shoot your shot at Sky River Casino's $250,000 Slam Dunk Cash Giveaway. Play slots and table games to earn entries and get 100 bonus entries every Monday and Tuesday. Visit Sky River Casino daily to score a free entry. Then join every Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. for a chance to win up to $250,000. Visit skyriver.com for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 21 or older.
Whitey here reminding you that not all grills are created equal. When buying a new grill, every detail matters. For March, grab a $149 gift with purchase of every new Napoleon Prestige stainless steel grill, including a pizza lover starter kit and much more. More March savings include up to $79 off Rogue models. Napoleon grills are built different, built better, built to last, with a lifetime warranty and premium stainless steel that boasts quality. See how Napoleon will help you achieve the perfect grilling experience. Visit Green Acres Nursery today with your best selection of Napoleon grills and accessories.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. 2 lines of unlimited for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings compared to Verizon and AT&T. But don't just take our word for it.
It's not just the savings that are great with our T-Mobile plan. There's all this value from all these other things that T-Mobile offers.
T-Mobile has been such a savings for us.
We love it.
Switch today and get 2 free 5G phones like the Motorola Edge with Turbo Power charging that gives you power for the day in just 15 minutes. And customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 to learn more. With AutoPay plus taxes and fees, plus $5 per line without AutoPay. Debit or bank account required. 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. Motorola Edge on us with 24 monthly bill credits and new line for well-qualified customers, plus tax and $35 per line connection charge. See details at T-Mobile.com. Motorola Edge requires 68-watt charger. Charger sold separately. Actual performance will vary based on usage and configuration.
Jerry and Kenny here from Bell Brothers. And if you've even thought of replacing your old, outdated, inefficient windows, now is the time to take action.
Right now at Bell Brothers, when you buy one window, you'll get the second one for 30% off. That's right. Buy one, get the second one 30% off.
That's real savings, up to $6,000. You have to buy at least 4 windows to qualify, and you can't mix windows and doors. But beyond that, every second window is 30% off.
For example, when you buy 10 windows, you will get 5 windows at 30% off. We also have 0% interest financing available for qualified buyers. Call for details.
To take advantage of our buy one, get one 30% off sale, call Bell Brothers now at 916-444-1234 or find us online at theNoSurpriseGuys.com.
The No Surprise Guys, Bell Brothers.
Sacktown Sports is bringing you the biggest live event in town. Whether you're rocking out or dancing the night away, check out the Sacktown Sports live events calendar. Get ready for an epic night out. Papa Roach and Rise Against take over Golden One Center March 29th. That same night, comedy legends Jay Leno and Arsenio Hall bring the laughs to Hard Rock Live Sacramento. Get ready to laugh your socks off. And for all you country fans, Lee Bryce and Walker Hayes hit Ironstone Amphitheater June 21st. Then head to Santa Rosa for Country Summer with Sam Hunt, Kane Brown, and Dustin Lynch June 27th through the 29th. Then back to one of the most beautiful venues as Parker McCollum takes the stage August 16th at Ironstone Amphitheater in Murphys, California. Don't miss out. Find more info and score your chance to win tickets at SacktownSports.com. Again, get all the details on the hottest events happening in town and your chance to win tickets at SacktownSports.com.
Your afternoon home for Kings Talk and so much more. The Drive Guys on Sacktown Sports.
Yeah, we on right now. Tony Ray Harvey bringing us back from the break.
Yeah.
It's a legendary veteran in the journalism game. Appreciate you for jumping on with us, man.
Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah.
I always love to come talk to you guys about a little bit of everything. The Sacramento Kings.
How you feeling, man? How you feeling about last night? You were in the building. There was a movie out there.
Yes, last night was exhilarating. A lot of energetic feelings going on in Golden One Center last. I was actually Scott Marsh and I was sitting there talking about it. It's probably definitely one of the Kings' best game of the season. He came at the right time because he came at home and they beat one of the number 1 teams in the league and stuff. So that's how you do it.
Yes.
That's how you do it. I know they've been struggling as of late. They was on a little 4-game slide, but it seems like they get things together, in this last stretch. So we'll see what happens tonight.
Now you got to win tonight, though, right?
Yeah.
Like,
you got to back
get
that
this
up.
one away,
Yeah,
right,
you
fella?
really do have to back that up, at least for the fans who are coming out and see, because there's going to be a lot of Chicago Bulls fans in the house as well, too. So you got to back that up. But great performances. I like what Devin Carter was doing yesterday, coming off the bench. Kind of changed the energy a little bit. It was kind of low, after that first quarter. Then it started getting together. Seemed like he fixed his dunking abilities.
Yeah, he got to work out with Marquel now. My boy Marquel needs some help with that.
I would expect that he would come back and fix his
abilities.
Little drama that he had yesterday, because that was crazy.
Yes.
Man. You can't be blowing those buddy all by yourself. All by yourself.
Tried to double pump, man. He tried to get too fancy. He was trying to get a Draper call.
Right.
And it backfired. Tone, you've seen a lot of Kings basketball games. You've been in a lot of great atmospheres. You've been in some downtrodden atmospheres here in Sacramento. Of course, not only here at G1C, but at Arco. Your take on the fans last night, how loud they were.
Wow.
Compared to playoff or play-in game or however you want to compare. Where do you think the fans settled in last night?
Scott Marsh, who will be on later, we were sitting right next to together along with Paige, who's the media relations manager.
Stockton King.
Yeah.
Shout out to Paige.
And I really had to start shouting.
Yeah.
Because I was talking to them, I had to shout because it was just so loud.
Wow.
And when it gets like that, how deep my voice is. You can't hear me. But the reaction in the Golden One Center last night, that probably was one of the loudest of the season.
Yeah.
Probably in a long time. They
Yeah.
were really into that. I mean, and then, as far as, them being the sixth man, they kind of got the team back in it together, after the first quarter as well. But beautiful job by the fans, by the spectators and everybody who was in the house, because that was a beautiful game to see. And it was extremely loud too. I like it like that. And we're not supposed to be fans and things like that, but always give out, ooh, wow,
of course, man.
Especially when Devin Carter got that one dunk.
Come on, man.
I lifted it, he got me up off my seat.
Okay.
Hard, harness your emotions in those type of situations, though. But yeah,
Let me ask you this,
that's how
Joe.
you entertain your fans.
Where are you in terms of your belief that this team can somehow make the playoffs? Not the play-in. I'm talking about even if you are in the play-in, winning a game or two to actually get into the playoffs.
Yeah, at this rate, you want to be playing well, down the stretch, and we'll see in this next 13-14 game. But I think they have, a shot just like anybody else. I know they're sitting in that 9th position, and they're chasing after the 8th position. They really have a realistic shot of, getting into the playoff with this roster, to be exact. I mean, Monty McNair and Wes Wilcox probably looking like geniuses right now from what we're seeing out of Jake Moravia.
Right.
Okay. Valanciunas. Okay.
Yeah.
And, right now with Devin Carter.
Yep.
He's coming into the mix.
Yeah.
I think everything is trending in the right direction. And I'll say it again, too, as far as, Devin Carter, because we did speak to Doug about this. When they sent him down to the Stockton Kings, they wanted him to handle the ball a lot more.
Yeah.
So that's not just getting you ready for this last stretch. That's getting you prepared for the playoffs. That's basically what that is.
Okay.
All right. So we depend on you, with everybody else out right now, to handle these duties. And so far, so good. I think the speed of the game, he's catching up with.
Yeah.
Remember, he had talked last night about his conditioning and things like that. He could be prime and ready, but once again, though, fella, I think this team, they can make the playoffs if they keep playing like they're playing right now.
Yeah,
I know
Devin
it's a
Carter
tough schedule.
31 minutes last night.
He was getting it in,
Yeah,
man.
he
He's
was
putting the
getting
miles on last night. Tone, we've talked about Kevin Huerter coming back, and I know you don't have the meter out in your pocket, but what's your take? You think he is more cheers than boos, more boos than cheers?
He's part of the Bean team. I think he should get cheers. I think he earned that respect. I know things didn't end the way he wanted to, when his career stopped off here. But Kevin has always been a true professional. He went through a lot, but he never showed it. He never expressed it. I know there was some frustration, going on, though. But he was part of that Bean team. And I think he was averaging like 14, 15 points a game.
That first year,
So I really believe that he deserved all the respect that he can from the fans. So I hope, he can get even as much of a standing ovation.
Yeah.
Tribute video?
Okay.
I mean, he had some big shots. He had some shots against,
I think he started the last game. He's probably not averaging about 22 minutes per game anyway. Around 8 or 9 points, with the Chicago Bulls. Seemed like it's a good fit for him, so I hope everything works out for him. Once again, he always been a consummate professional, and he gets along with everybody. He was a locker room guy. Things didn't just work out, but I wish him well. And I look forward to him, being part of this revenge tour that he's.
Yeah, it should be interesting out there tonight. Let me ask you this about Doug, because here he is, a tough rebuild situation on the fly, building a plane and repairing the plane on the fly. 22-15. Has Doug done enough? No matter what happens down the stretch here, Tony, because everybody will say, well, we got to see how to play. Has he done enough to get that interim tag removed for next season?
Doug has been the aviator. He has been the mechanic. Okay, he's the stewardess. Okay. Look, yes, they should remove that interim tag from this guy. Okay, I remember a few years ago when he drifted in to coaching. Of course, he was working with you guys, Kyle, and he said, "I got some unfinished business."
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I believe part of that unfinished business is, taking the helm of this leadership role as head coach and taking this franchise in a different direction, a winning direction. Because what we're seeing right now, okay, as tough as it is, yes, he is flying a plane that's in the air. He's blending in a culture that I have not seen in about 20, 25 years.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what he wants. And people don't know this. Sitting in the last two pregame media availability, coaches availability press conference, he comes in so relaxed to talk to us.
Yeah.
He doesn't come in there all tensed up.
Yeah,
and
jittery, nervous.
What's going to happen next? I don't know, but we're going to do, he's really calm and cool and collected.
With it.
Really measured about how he expressed, his desires about the team and the performance and things like that. But he's earned this position, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. And I'm looking forward to him, taking over next season the right way, get a good offseason in, deal with the players that you have and, build a coaching staff, or whether you keep this one intact and see what you can do on the next level of winning.
Yes.
Of winning. He deserves it.
I'm with you. Tony Ray Harvey, before I let you go, I know you do work on the Capitol.
Yeah.
I know we got sports fans listening, but
Man.
we got Sacramentans, we got Northern Californians. What's happening in the State House? I read something. Media is being restricted. Has that impacted you at all? What can you tell us?
Yeah, Senate, man.
The Senate House. Well, as you know, I do cover the California State Capitol. So I'm down there like every day, all day, day to day, everything. But
even got your boy down there, man. Man.
You be out there?
Man, stop playing with yourself, man.
What? You be moving and grooving like that?
I told you, bro, I'm a man amongst the people.
This is something I did not know, bro.
I know, you don't know everything about me, man.
Jay understands public policy more than I do.
Okay. Jay out there. All right.
But we do have a situation. Ashley Zavala at KCRA3 pointed out, well, she did a report on it about the restriction that we have at the Senate House, not the Assembly side, the Senate House,
okay.
where we're kind of restricted in the gallery, or we have to, to catch the lawmakers in the rotunda and talk to them, but we can't be on the floor. And that's a problem with me because, as you know, I'm serious about the fourth estate, and I like to hold people accountable, including these politicians. So when you do things like that, because there's an area, it's a blueprint where the media is supposed to sit right there.
Sit there,
Right. And this is really important, for television broadcast. You know this as far as getting that type of access. But hopefully, they'll change that. This has been going on since COVID. But if you go back to the history of the state capitol, the press has had access since the early 1800s. So this is a big thing right now.
Big thing.
Like you said, we like to hold these people accountable.
Right.
Okay. In all fairness, and balance and trying to, question authority and get the truth and things like that. But hopefully they'll change those things out. I think, most of the lawmakers that I'm in contact down there, Democrat, Independents, Republicans, are really friendly, towards the work that I am. And they're always approachable. So hopefully we'll keep that going. But I don't like sitting in the gallery. I want to sit on the Senate
be
floor.
right there. Yeah, okay. I'm with you on that.
Jay, we're on the assembly floor when we go down there.
Yeah.
The assembly, we don't have those problems, okay?
Yeah. All right, Tony Ray. Hey, man, we got to get out of here, man. Appreciate all you do. Our guy, Tony Ray Harvey, a great follow on social media, covering the Capitol, covering your Sacramento Kings. See you over at the arena, man. Let's get this win.
Hey, peace, love, and solidarity.
Come on, my big time.
Yeah, when we come up next, High Flyers in the building. He already sipping on his juice. He already got his pregame
That's
drink.
that Monster juice.
He's going to be joining us next here as we get you ready for Kings Bulls at Sacktown Sports 1140.
Do you have an invention idea but don't know what to do next? Call InventHelp now for free information on how to get started today. InventHelp provides invention services that help everyday inventors get started with their idea. We have representatives nationwide who will explain the InventHelp process step by step. Over 10,000 patents have been secured through InventHelp's patent referral services. Our services include professional materials needed to showcase your invention, and 3D animation and prototype modeling that help you demonstrate your idea. Get down to the details of your idea with a technical drawing. The InventHelp Data Bank includes thousands of companies who have agreed to review new ideas. We've been helping inventors since 1984. Let's help you next. Take advantage of the opportunity to get started today.
Call 1-800-217-4380. That's 1-800-217-4380. Again, 1-800-217-4380.
Finally, an easy way to find home improvement contractors. Just visit subcontractorsunited.com and simplify your search for home services professionals. From cabinets to windows, roofing to plumbing, Subcontractors United is an easy, simple way to find and hire a home improvement contractor. And you never have to give up personal information. So no harassing phone calls like you get from those other websites. Subcontractorsunited.com is sponsored by D&D Cabinets and Savage Design.
Come check out Capital Casino, Sacramento's #1 poker room with the most variety of table games in the region in a safe and friendly environment. Plenty of well-lit parking available, conveniently located in downtown Sacramento. And remember, Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. 411 North 16th Street in downtown Sacramento. For more information, log on to capital-casino.com and please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Big savings are back at Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop. New Hondas are piling up, and that means big savings for you.
Looking to own or lease? During the spring sales event, drive a brand new Accord or Civic. Visit us today at FolsomLakeHonda.com, your one-stop Honda shop.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Folsom Lake Honda, yeah, your one-stop Honda shop.
We could all use more time. Amazon Business offers smart business buying solutions so you can spend more time growing your business and less time doing the admin. I can see why they call it smart. Learn more at AmazonBusiness.com.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear, call me Papa Bear because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
It's Power Torque Tools DIY Days at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Lifetime guaranteed Power Torque professional hand tools only at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Welcome to Staples.
I hear Staples prints it all for any business.
You bet, and we'll beat any print quote.
So if I had a pizza place.
Staples can print signs, menus, pizza boxes.
A landscaping business.
Oh, we can print yard signs, t-shirts, brochures.
How about a pizza/landscaping business? I'll call it Dough and Mo.
I like it.
Right now at Staples, get up to $250 off your print purchase. Ends 4/5, exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/print for offer details. Price match guarantee valid in store and staples.com/print. Visit staples.com/price match for details.
Progressive knows if you have to choose between everyday life and your RV, RV wins.
What, are you going to take the RV to the lake or clean out your closet?
RV wins!
Putting the dishes away or taking the RV camping?
RV wins!
Cleaning the fridge or taking a trip to the beach?
RV wins!
You might want to clean the fridge real quick because, mold.
We clean out the fridge, then take the RV out.
With Progressive, you can bundle your RV with your home or auto and save with a discount and spend more time enjoying those savings in your RV. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states and situations.
You know the old early bird and worm thing? Well, here's an early bird special and Bonnie's lowest price of the year. Imagine an entire new HVAC system replacement, both heating and cooling, for as low as, ready? $11,789. Take advantage of that. $11,789. Hurry, though. This is a limited offer and ends April 15th. The sooner you act, the sooner you save. Plumbing, electrical, heating, and air, Bonnie.com. Some restrictions apply. License 696-355.
Sacramento's premier country music festival, Country in the Park, is coming back May 16th and 17th at Cal Expo with Bailey Zimmerman, Billy Currington, Cole Wetzel, Nate Smith, and more. You'll enjoy food trucks, rock walls, and a mechanical bull, line dancing, and more. Single-day GA tickets start at $52 at CITPFest.com. Country in the Park, May 16th and 17th with Paul Mitchell, The School, Sacramento, and Stoney's Rockin' Rodeo. Find out more at CITPFest.com.
All guests come to you from the Folsom Lake Honda hotline. Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sacktown Sports 1140. Your afternoon home for Kings Talk and so much more. The Drive Guys on Sacktown Sports.
We got Debo in the building. I'm not talking about DeMar DeRozan. He's in the other building right across from us, Golden One Center. I'm talking about the high flyer himself, Henry Turner. What's up, high flyer? How you doing?
I'm doing great, baby. Let me tell you something. Me and Debo was one and the same. My game is just like his. It's real slow. It's methodical, but it's effective, baby.
Right?
You got to respect it.
How's the mid-range? Yeah, the king of the mid-range. Right here.
It's all mid-range.
Let me ask you this, high flyer, because we're coming to you live from Tom's Watch Bar.
Love this place.
Man, this thing jumping, man. So him and Scott Marsh, y'all here all the freaking time.
Yeah. Well, not all the time, but we've been here, 3 or 4 times now?
How y'all keeping us away from this? Y'all keeping this a secret,
you know what?
Bro.
Last time when you guys were out on the promenade, we were in here.
We should have been in here too.
Man, I like it, bro. But you know what though? I ain't really trying to share with y'all to keep it 100.
No, this is a good vibe out here.
Hey, this the thing is, they need to clear out that outside patio when the weather gets a little better.
Yeah.
Smack that right on the little easel, about 2 feet.
Couple of big screens
up. Come on now.
Yeah,
you got boss man over there.
Hey, check this out. We need to bring out a couple of cameras to have us on to broadcast
Come
in
on
there.
now.
Yeah, for sure.
You know we got TV quality or movie quality cameras at our studio.
No, you only got one. The one they put up for you.
No. I'm talking about
you mean downstairs?
Yeah. Not the 4K.
I thought you were talking about the 4K.
Not the 8K.
Yeah, with Big A got right now in the control room.
Yeah.
Oh man, we got a 916-339-1140. We'll get to the phones in a minute. But high flyer, last night, bro.
Ooh.
Last night.
Ooh.
I need you to tell me how you was feeling from start to finish. Because the start was ugly, big fella.
Church.
The start was ugly.
Church.
How were you feeling? What was the emotions like?
I tell you what, that first quarter, I'm sitting in my seat now. You know where we broadcast from. I'm sitting in my seat, and you couldn't hardly see me, man. I am so heated at this particular point. I'm like, what are we doing? Fellas, we have an agenda. We have a place that we have to get to, and y'all playing. You guys wasn't trying to get nothing done. We need you guys to come out with a sense of urgency.
Right.
And that first quarter was a straight dud.
Yeah.
A straight dud. But I tell you what, Cleveland didn't do too much better.
Yeah, that's the thing. They weren't lighting it on fire.
Right. It was a straight dud on both sides because we know the Cleveland Cavaliers have scored 40 points more than any team in the NBA in a quarter.
Yeah.
So for them to only be able to knock off 22, and what did we leave with? 15?
15.
You know, Malik hit that last one at the end. Right. You know, so it was one of the things where, man, we stunk. But thank God they didn't do too much better.
Right. H.T., one of the things that you get an advantage point is watching all the fans, getting to see everybody down in the 100. Taking your looks in the 200. And I've been asking everybody, of course, Drapes fans, listeners, Antonio Ray Harvey, thoughts on the fans last night, how big they showed up and showed out.
Oh, it was fired up.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, it was really fired up. The Kings really gave the fans something to cheer for. And, bro, if you've been in Sacramento any amount of time, you understand.
That's right.
This is a blue-collar city. Mm-hmm. They want you to work hard. It's been that way since day one. When I walked in the door in 89, that's all they asked you to do. Because you know what? They really didn't have a sports team, right? It wasn't an organization here. So it was one of those things to where, you know what? We might not win, but you play hard.
Right.
Long as you come in and you play hard, we love you. And that's how the fan base was built. So now that's why guys come in like Jake LaRavia. The fans love him because they're like, that's our guy.
Yeah.
Hard-working guy. Hey, you know what? Wasn't the first round. I mean, you know, wasn't a lottery pick. You know, isn't the guy that's coming in and starting. He's a guy that's coming in off the bench, but he's working his butt off.
You order wings, big fella?
On the tuck and the under.
Come on, man.
That was
How
on
you
the
do
tuck
that?
and the under,
Yeah,
man.
I ain't even see
Who you talk to?
Yeah,
They must already got your order on deck.
Hey, check this out.
Speed dial.
Hey, I know the man sitting next to the man.
Okay.
I know, right?
Hey,
Yeah,
that's all you got to know, HT.
You ain't put in that cheese curds order for me or nothing like that?
Now,
You ain't text me?
come on, man. You got your cookies over here, all laced up.
Yeah,
you
we
know,
got people dropping cookies off.
Hey,
and
Jay got
everything.
the mac and cheese.
Yeah,
and half the
yeah,
sandwich.
yeah,
So you
man.
know, hey, don't play me short.
That's
dog.
right,
Don't
that's
play
right.
me short, man.
Hey, how about our boy Devin Carter, man? People been up and down, but that dude, now we see what he can do and what he can be.
I'll tell you this about DC. You know, we always knew that the kid had a motor, right? We always knew that he played hard. On the defensive side, he gives it his all. We all knew that the dude could jump because, I mean, he's one of the best rebounding point guards I've seen in a long time. But I'll tell you what, the game before, he went up to go dunk that ball and he missed it. And we was all like, oh, my God, he went to the rack hard. And I said, as soon as he missed the shot, I said, it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time for this young man takes off and get one going. And, man, when Malik Monk threw that ball behind his back and he caught it, I stood up. I knew it was coming. I stood up. 'Cause, man, I love watching small guys go up and get it done.
Yeah.
And, you know, and he has that little swag about him to where he don't mind going there and getting bumped. You know, he don't mind the little contact. So I like that, especially when you got a guy that's coming in off the bench trying to, you know, change the momentum.
Yeah.
I love that energy in him.
Man, joined by Henry Turner, a.k.a. Big Bang Hank.
Yeah.
Kevin Huerter back. Zach LaVine, revenge game. Zach playing tonight. Kevin Huerter, the Red Rifle, back in the G1C, rocking the Bulls jersey. Thoughts on him coming back, what we might see, what we might hear.
You know what? I mean, Kevin Huerter coming back into the building. I'm liking it. You know, I always like to see anybody that comes to our organization and when you have to move on because, look, I understand this is a business. I've been in this business all my life. I understand the business part of it. So, you know, 9 times out of 10, you won't stay at one organization. You're probably going to move around 4, 5, 6 times in your career. I really understand that. You know, for Kevin Huerter, I just wish him well, man. I mean, whatever it took for him to get here, we was fine with that. You know, he was a part of that team that broke the playoff drought, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and
you can't change that either.
No,
That's forever.
No, and you have to salute him for that, for what he done, you know, because they changed it. For 16 years, it couldn't be broke. They changed that.
Yeah.
Right.
So, you know, for what he's done, I will always say, you know what, Kevin Huerter, go ahead, bro. I'm gonna support you.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'll tell you this, too. As much as I love our fans, and our fans are true blue. Our fans are true blue. But I tell you what, we broadcast from the top of 106. I'm going to say 10, half of 106, 105, 104, 103. Boy, some of them fans is mean and surly, boy.
Really? You hear something?
Oh, my God. Some of them are mean and surly. I'll tell you what. When De'Aaron Fox came back.
Wait, repeat it. 104, 105, and half of 106.
Yeah, half of 106. Man, when the D Fox came back and they called him out in that starting lineup, the majority was cheers. But
I heard some boos high fly.
And they were coming from those sections. They were coming from those sections. I was like, my God, I'm like, these fans over here are rough, man.
Yeah, man. But they're knowledgeable. They're passionate. That's what they are. Let me ask you this, though, because we got the Bulls. Zach is back tonight. Not sure about Jake. Domas is out. How do you see the injuries and the in and out of the lineup affecting us? Because I thought last night, no hell, we're going to win. That's what the prevailing belief out there.
Everybody thought that.
And maybe not me. I'm backtracking a little bit. I gave us a puncher's chance. With that being said, High Flyer, how much can we sustain that with guys in and out of the lineup and no Domas?
I always try to find the silver lining, KD. I really do. You know, whenever Domas is out, I look at Chun and say, hey, these are meaningful minutes for him to play and the guys to get more comfortable with him. I think he is the one guy that we could utilize a lot more, and he could be a big-time adversary for us because he's the only thing we have down there in the low post. Everything else is out around the 3-point line. So I'm fine with that. All right. Zach was out. I really wanted to see LaRavia in that spot. I really wanted to see Jake get some meaningful minutes to see what he could do, but he wasn't there. So you know what? Next man up. It was DC's minutes. It was the young rookie's minutes.
Right.
So he got time to go out there, get comfortable and show what he can do. That's what it's all about in the NBA, KD. Everybody in this league can play.
Yes.
I'm sorry. You don't look at anybody. I don't care if he's at the end of an NBA roster and you look at him and say, oh, man, he a scrub. He at the end of the roster. I'll tell you what. He was the man wherever he came from.
Yes.
Because everybody that's in the NBA was the man before they got to the NBA. They can play. All they need is an opportunity to do so.
Yes. High flyer Henry Turner joining us. Going to have Doug Christie's pregame press conference coming up in just a second. As soon as Doug sits down, have a little fun moment with me. You the high flyer.
Get off the ground,
up, baby.
Yes, sir. Used to.
You ever miss a dunk like Marquel Folz?
No. No. No.
And hopefully,
No.
Marquel, no, I'm not trolling him, man.
No.
We having fun with it.
No.
You're my guy, bro.
No, that's a point guard thing. No way. No way, no how. You know what? I got a story for you, KD. We are in Thomas and Mack. Thomas and Mack had just got built.
Yeah.
We're playing the UNLV Rebels.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I get a steal against UNLV. I go half court, take off, 360 this joint, in game, and dunk it. Come down, I'm mean mugging, everybody looking crazy, looking at Gerald Patio like, well, what you want?
Gerald Patio, yeah.
Man, coach called timeout, and he calls everybody over. He put me in the huddle. He say, I'm going to tell you this, son. He said, you lucky you made that dunk. If you would have missed that dunk, I was snatching your scholarship. So I knew the consequences of missing a dunk early on.
I don't know if Marquel played after that, though. He ain't playing the second half.
Man,
shout out to him, though, man. He was feeling it, bro. He was feeling it.
Man, it's tough.
Yeah.
Joined by Henry Turner, HT. HT, one of the things that we're coming down to the nitty-gritty with the season, right, man?
Right. Yeah.
You have the opportunity to be in the league. You've done this before. Right now, we got 14 games left.
Yeah.
Right? 14 games. Exactly. 14 games, and the Kings sitting in the 9th seed. What are you telling your fellow compadres in the locker room right now if you're Henry Turner?
I'm telling them this. And it's changed. Because you have to understand the play-in changed the whole scenario.
Yeah.
The play-in was built for teams that have been injury-stricken from the beginning, who built big-time holes early on, but now at the end, they're finally getting all their guys together and they start playing good basketball. It's called the last-ditch effort. That's what the play-in does. So that allows guys like in the Kings locker room to say, fellas, okay, here's where we are. All right, we didn't play well early on. We dropped some big-time games, but if we can manage to start playing good basketball at the end, we still have a chance. We can go into the play-in. You can win 2 games in a row. You can get to that playoff spot, and then you think about what you can do, because now you got 7 games to do whatever it is you got to do.
Right.
As long as you playing good basketball, I'm telling you right now, that's where the Clippers are at. That's where the Clippers are at right now.
All right, we're going to go to Doug Christie. His pregame press conference just got underway right here on Sacktown Sports 1140.
Ready and prepared for another team that's just, not on the same tier as Cleveland.
We respect everybody, but I think that what you're speaking to is the mindset that, in my opinion, has been here for a long time, and it's something that doesn't need to be. You respect every opponent, and we're trying to build a culture that has a faceless opponent. And that means that every night you're playing against yourself. Can I replicate the intensity and effort, not the result, because the result is always different, even the greatest miss and a lot of different things. But can my focus be there? Can my intensity and my communication and all the things that I can control, can those be there? That's what you're speaking to is the difficult part. And for me, that's where we need to graduate to. And no better time and no better opportunity than another game back-to-back in the NBA.
What's up, sir?
How are you?
I'm good. Back to that initial question about facing former teams, you were asked as from a player standpoint. I'm curious, you said harness emotions. Was that as from a player standpoint or from a coaching standpoint? Do you look at it as maybe trying to tap into something there as an ingredient to add to something, and or as a coach, do you want it to be more harnessed?
I always want them to play with emotion, but at the same time be able to have a grasp on it. I don't think I need to motivate them anything. When you're going to play a team that you were at, you don't need any motivation. And if you do, you probably don't belong in our league. So, yeah.
Coach, when you go back and look at the video from last night's game, did Devin unlock something for you? Did he show you something that you didn't already know about him besides just, the points and the dunks in the minutes?
No, I think that I understood who Devin was and is. My only thing is that he begins to do it within the parameters of what we want as a team, meaning like when he went to the G League, it was about running the team, guarding the best player. Anything other than that is like, great, you score 35 points or whatever, great. He can do that. But for us and for him to contribute at this level, he needs to get us into sets and do everything that you saw him do. Like, that's who he is, and that's who he can be, and he can do it on a really high level. Now he just needs to learn how to put that into a professional package. And what I mean by that is there's another game tonight. So you put that one in your pocket and you move on. You don't relish in it. It is what it is. People that'll go on all different social media, they'll see all the incredible highlights that he was able to deliver. But taking that next step for him is to back that thing up.
That's the coach, Doug Christie, right there on the Drive Guys, Sacktown Sports, 1140. Just a couple of minutes left. Drapes and Jay hanging out. Tom's Watch Bar. It's starting to get lit up in here.
It's going up.
Is this how it is, bro?
This how it is, bro.
Come on, Marsh. Why I ain't been invited out here for a live broadcast yet, man?
Hey, this how we living.
Come on, man. This how you living every day.
This how we living, bro.
Oh, man. Wings and things.
Come on, man.
Hey, High Flyer and Scott Marsh, y'all living large out here.
Yeah, y'all are, man.
Y'all living large.
Wings and things, man.
Hey, we doing what we have to do, baby.
Especially it's nice out, too.
Everybody got to do their part, so we doing ours.
That's right.
You got
Stay in line, baby.
Yeah, you got the after work crowd. You got the Kings fans crowd.
Oh, yeah.
Nice little mix out here.
March Madness going.
That's what it's about.
Texas A&M 22-12 over Yale right now.
Okay.
First quarter, 8 minutes left.
Yep, Texas A&M up. We saw Clemson go down to McNeese State. Come on out to Tom's Watch Bar. High Flyer and Scott Marsh will be here.
Yes, sir.
Leading you up to the game.
That's a replay.
Yeah. Oh, that's a replay?
That's a
Come
replay.
on, Jay.
My bad.
Come on, Jay.
My bad.
Hey, brother, win
He's
one
so
game.
fired up,
my
man.
bad.
Win one game in the bracket, he loses.
I know, man. I'm out of here.
He calling the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Real quick, High Flyer.
Yes, sir.
If you don't win tonight,
Does that
does
lie?
last night even count?
Yes.
Okay, you still feeling a good vibe?
Yes, because, you still really the Kings are pretty much solidified at 9. But if there's any way, anyhow, you can squeeze it to that 8th spot, that's where you want to be. Because you want to be one and done in the play-in if you can get that first win.
All right. We'll see what happens.
Yes, sir.
I need Zach to go off at 30 against his old team.
He about to.
Billy Donovan, take that. Take that.
Hey, you know what? I'm cool with that. But I told y'all before, long as everybody come and do what they need to do, it can get done collectively. You don't have to have a Herculean effort by Zach. Debo don't have to go off in the fourth quarter. If you get Keegan to step up, if you get Keon knocking down shots, if you get Malik Monk playing Malik Monk-like, you get all these guys to throw their mixture in, then you got gumbo, baby.
All right, High Flyer. Appreciate you. Jay,
yes, sir.
Good stuff as always.
Right.
We're back at 2 o'clock tomorrow on the Drive Guys, Sacktown Sports 1140. Coming up next is game night, the High Flyer Scott Marsh, live from Tom's Watch Bar. We'll see you tomorrow at 2.